evening and welcome to Edgerton, Ohio for night number 2 of the State Route 49 Classic. Tonight with a consolation game to start our evening here in about 15 minutes from now. That will be Eden versus Edgerton, with a championship game later tonight between Hicksville and Antwerp. Joining me for night number 2 and here on the pregame show presented to you by Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes and Crematory is Adam Gubernath. And Adam, this is one of those games. This 6 o'clock game on night number 2 is like a Saturday night after you've played on Friday night, because there isn't a lot of energy that is equated with a consolation game. I do think it helps, though, that it is a rivalry in Eden and Edgerton.
Well, absolutely. This is the game, let's be honest, no one wants to be in. I mean, just to put it out there, you come in with illusions of you're going to win your first game and you're going to play in the championship game, and that's what everyone strives to do. But reality sets in. One team, though, will walk out of here feeling a little bit better about themselves. And so there's a lot to play for there. But I think your point is spot on. It's going to be about energy and emotion. And these kids may have to generate it on their own tonight, because it was the weirdest thing last night. It was quiet in here for both games. Just not a lot of energy. I don't know if it's the holidays, if people just aren't into hoops full bore yet, but I think the fact that like you mentioned, that you've got Eden and Edgerton, two rivals going head-to-head, I think we'll have some energy in the building tonight.
Eden comes in at 3-7 on the year. Edgerton at 1-6. This is the first of what it will be confirmed now of at least 2 meetings this year, because they will play next month in the regular season, and who knows what the postseason brings. We'll step aside. We'll talk more about both these teams and this game tonight as we roll on here. We'll have a Brian Ford Lincoln conversation about both teams when we come back.
Just like farmers who depend on us, Valley depends on providing the best in reliable technology, durable products, and smart connections so your pivot becomes your workhorse in the field. Being tasked with the job of feeding the world is no easy feat. Valley is here to lighten your load, getting you the greatest yield from your field and making the most out of every drop. Always improving, always innovating. Valley Irrigation is the one you can depend on. When you're looking for dependability, count on Andy Farnham and AG Irrigation to be there every step of the way.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about your world, more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get with me, Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent. An agent who doesn't just know what it's like to live in Bryan, but one who wants to protect life here as much as you do. Give me a call for your free quote today. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Allstate and affiliates offer products and services subject to availability, terms, and conditions.
Import cars and trucks are amazing, but fixing them creates a dilemma. Do you go to the city for service and repairs? Well, it's time for a change. Jason Dietz Automotive Services on State Route 6, just east of Edgerton, is the answer. If you own a Volkswagen, Toyota, Honda, BMW, Mercedes, or any other Asian or European vehicle, Jason Dietz Automotive Services has you covered. With over 30 years of experience on imports, Dave Brown and Sam Bailey are the experts that can fix it right the first time. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem your last mechanic couldn't, call 419-298-0777 and make your appointment today.
Check out the newest, most exciting venue in the area. The Eager Beaver Axe Hole is Defiance's first axe throwing venue, with axe throwing lanes, VIP room, full service bar, pool leagues, and more. Schedule your lane today. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, or call 419-980-7121. That's 419-980-7121. The Eager Beaver Axe Hole, Defiance's first axe throwing venue.
Knox Textile is proud to help sponsor tonight's game. You can rely on Knox Textile to provide your business with reliable service and all your uniform, towel, and mat rentals. They have competitive pricing and will service their products. They have products which include paper products and Gojo products. Good luck to all the Edgerton Bulldogs from everyone at Knox Textile. Knox Textile, proud supporters of everyone in tonight's game and serving the area with reliable service.
Time to have a Brian Ford Lincoln conversation about both these teams. Edgerton 1-6, the lone win coming back on December 13th against Stryker. Losses to Bryan, Archbold, Wauseon, Tenora, and Swanton before losing last night as well to Hicksville by the final of 55-52. Eden lost last night to Antwerp 50-29. They have wins over Hamilton, Indiana, Lakewood Park, Indiana, and Holgate, with losses to Ayersville, Emmanuel Christian, Toledo Christian, Ottawa Hills, Archbold, and Eastside. And as we said, last night's loss. So as we continue this convo, Adam, give me one good thing and one, I guess, thing to work on, an improvement thing for both these teams. Let's start with Eden. Based on the two games that you've seen.
That we've seen so far. Again, it's got to be consistency and avoid those lulls. Every team, no matter how good you are, no matter how skilled you are, how experienced you are, you're going to have ups and downs in games. Eden's ups and downs are really exaggerated right now, and their downs, when they're in those muck areas where they just seem to compound, and they really struggle in getting out of that. And that hurt them, I thought, last night. It's hurt them in the games that we've seen them so far this year. And that's just going to come with time. We had a chance to talk. We were chatting with Matt before things here tonight, and, he's, working on that. There's just a bunch of kids. And I thought you had the best point of it all about Eden last night, the fact that you've got kids that are logging heavy varsity minutes that, to be honest, probably should be logging heavy JV minutes, but because of the numbers and where they are at right now, they have to play varsity because there's no one else. It'll pay off down the road, but right now they're taking some lumps. Communication, that's the thing that has really stood out to me. I think they understand what they want to do on both sides of the ball, but they need to communicate a little bit better. Defensively, if a switch needs to take place, if someone's cutting through, they need to talk to each other. So that's something I'm going to look at here tonight. Individually, they've got some kids that have some ability. They've got some kids with skill. But collectively, the more they play, the better they're going to be.
How about for Edgerton?
I thought last night they were disciplined offensively, and I know the numbers don't always back a statement up sometimes, and I think that's probably the case last night, because last year we saw them offensively, it's come across midcourt, and within 5 seconds they were launching a three just because they could. I thought they shot the majority of their threes last night in rhythm. I didn't think but you could still see a little bit they weren't patient offensively, and when they are not patient and they kind of get ahead of themselves a little bit, they got themselves into some trouble. What I did like that I saw out of Edgerton last night, the ability to put the ball on the floor and get into the paint. How about the games for like Corey Everett's? I thought he was outstanding last night. Just putting it on the floor. I thought Edgerton dribble drive to the basket very good last night.
Edgerton was led by Corey Herman with 18. Corey Everett's had 17. Nate Swank ended up with 9. They shot just 38% from the field at 19 for 50 last night and did connect on 6 threes. For Eden last night, 11 for Carter Keese, 10 for Peyton Troush, who was solid, particularly in the second half. But again, another tough night from the field, just 12 of 35 and 0 of 9 in the three-point line.
And neither team really shoots the ball all that well. Let's just be honest here. So for one of the two teams tonight, come out, hit some shots early, get a little confidence going early, I think that'll bode well for them. But coming into this game, neither team really shoots the ball all that well.
Let's take another break. That's our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation about both teams. We'll get Adam's thoughts on this one when we return.
You never know what life will throw your way, so you always need to be protected. At Danielle Van Atta Agency in Bryan, they will take care of you. With years of experience and expertise in the field, Danielle and her team will get you headed in the right direction with your home, auto, life, or business insurance. So when life throws something at you, you know you're protected the right way. Contact Danielle Van Atta Agency today at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408. Danielle Van Atta Agency, ready to help protect you.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information, yet most people admit to doing it anyways. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit Andrews O'Neill & Lowe with offices in Archbold, Bryan, or Wauseon, or visit us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Michael Jordan once said, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen. The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
Fritch Excavating and CMF Enterprise of Eden wants to wish the Eden Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game. Fritch Excavating is family-owned and operated for over 30 years, and they handle everything from site prep to parking lots to land clearing. They can also put in a driveway, run a water line to an outdoor building, do a sewer line, or tile work as well. CMF Enterprise is a female-owned and operated business serving Ohio and Indiana, offering dump truck services, including aggregate material sales. CMF also handles a large variety of construction, landscaping, ag, and residential materials as well. Fritch Excavating of Eden and CMF Enterprise of Eden wishing the Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game.
When you're in need of a new appliance, go to your local appliance dealer, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances. They carry the brands you need: Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, and GE. Many in stock for you to take home today. Then when you have something wrong in years to come, Direct Link will also service everything. No need to call that 800 number and talk to someone you don't know. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541, and they'll be out to fix it for you whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan, your local appliance dealer.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
All right, we're going to go ahead and do the lineups right now for this one, presented to you by Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier. No changes for either team. First for Eden, Max Radebaugh, a 5'10 sophomore. Carter Keese, a 6-foot senior. Cohen Hulbert, a 6'1 sophomore. Peyton Troush, a 6-foot junior. And Briggs Gallahue, a 6'4" freshman.
For the Edgerton Bulldogs, Quentin Blues, a 5'8 senior. Corey Everett's a 5'10 senior. Caden Pasillo, a 6'1 senior. Corey Herman, a 6'2 sophomore. And Nathan Swank, a 6'1 senior.
Those lineups are brought to you by Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. For the Tri-State's best selection of monuments, Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. The officials working the game tonight who have their eyes on the game from Tri-State Vision Center in this consolation game: Brad Ellerbrock, Asa Donaldson, and Mike Basinger. For all of your eye care needs, remember the Tri-State Vision Center of Northwest Ohio. All right, Adam, pick a couple of keys for this one tonight. Let's start with the Bulldogs.
Well, let's shoot a high percentage. Remember, early in that ball game against Hicksville last night, their three-point attempts were down, but the percentage was up. So let's take them in rhythm. Let's not just cross midcourt and start launching and everything. And let's communicate on defense. Let's get after it on the boards. They had some issues last night, a little bit on the glass with Hicksville. Let's clean that up here tonight.
All right, for Eden tonight on the flip side.
Turnovers got to be cut down. At some point, I assume you're going to see some sort of full court pressure from Edgerton on Eden. Let's handle that. Let's get the ball in our spots. And let's be confident with the basketball offensively. And like we were talking about earlier, communicate defensively. No lapses. How many times? I mean, they played well in the first quarter last night against Antwerp, and then the second quarter it all fell apart. Those big lulls. Let's eliminate those and cut them down as much as we can.
3-7 Eden, 1-6 Edgerton for third place of the 49 Classic. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the start of this one tonight from Edgerton on B-Rock Sports.
Need to spruce up your home inside or out? Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan is the place for that. Get all the paint you need at tremendous prices. Get Royal Interior Eggshell or Satin or Royal Exterior Flat and Royal Exterior Stain. With excellent coverage, washability, and a lifetime warranty, Ace Royal Paint is the only paint you'll ever buy. Get to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan today. Ace, the helpful hardware place.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6 just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of the Bulldogs. Come join them for open interviews Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. with immediate openings for maintenance and first and third shift general laborers, paying up to $22.24 per hour. Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton. Come see what they're all about and join them as they forge into the future. Go Bulldogs!
Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Eden School District, the Eden Athletic Boosters. The Eden Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Eden Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Eden Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Eden.
Hi, I'm Paul Rorick Jr. at the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio. We hope that you and your family will have the best that the holiday season affords. The best of health, the best of family, and the best of happiness. The Fackler Monument Company sincerely wishes that you and your loved ones are safe this season and that the coming year will bring you success and happiness. Have a very Merry Christmas and the happiest of New Years from Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio, serving families since 1924.
Locally owned and operated for 19 years, Eden Pizza is your best choice for the freshest pizza in the area. Call them at 419-272-2452 and order from a large variety of menu items, including pasta, calzones, wings, and of course, pizza and subs.
Why do so many people travel to Jason East Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knurk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason East Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call your State Farm agent, Jody Herman, in downtown Archbold today.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Eden, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Knox Textile is proud to help sponsor tonight's game. You can rely on Knox Textile to provide your business with reliable service and all your uniform, towel, and mat rentals. They have competitive pricing and will service their products. They have products which include paper products and Gojo products. Good luck to all the Edgerton Bulldogs from everyone at Knox Textile. Knox Textile, proud supporters of everyone in tonight's game and serving the area with reliable service.
Taking a look at some of the numbers for these teams, or at least individually coming in. Carter Keese leads Eden in scoring at 10 a game. Cohen Hulbert scores 7 a game. Max Radeball, Briggs Gallahue right around 6 a game. Peyton Troush at 4 points per game on the season. It's an Eden team that scores 35 a game, and they give up 45 a game and 14 turnovers per game on the season. As Adam said, that's a number that has to come down. For Edgerton, they average 42 a game. They give up right around 48 a game. They are led coming into the tournament by Nathan Swank at 12 a game. Corey Everett's 11 a game. Corey Herman scores 6 a game. Quentin Blue 6 a game. And Scotty Krantz at 4 points per game on the season.
And, Andy, you're saying, you hear that they're averaging 14 turnovers a game, and obviously you want that down as low as you can. I think most coaches are reasonable. 8 to 10, 8 to 12 is a number that they can live with. So 14 isn't outrageous, but when you hear that they're only averaging 35 points a game, you can start doing the math a little bit. It's not a team that's going to get off 75, 80 shots a game. So 14 is almost magnified. So that's what I think for Eden, especially here tonight. They just got to take care of the basketball.
By the way, I do need to correct myself on something from last night. There are many, many reasons, Adam, why I found my way to this career, okay? One of them is I'm not in the numbers game in the same area as, like, maybe, let's say, a John Nash from A Beautiful Mind. I said last night multiple times it was the 28th 49. I had to redo it. It didn't sound right, and it didn't add up right when I went by titles. This is actually the 27th time this event has been held. So, again, my apologies for that. One of the many reasons I have found my way to an alleged career and not a career.
Well, if that ruined anyone's night or threw anyone off a serious kilt, well, maybe they got bigger issues than just what they're hearing on the radio.
I just want to make it official, though, and own up to my mistake. It will be Briggs Gallahue for Eden, Nathan Swank for Edgerton, and we're underway here in the consolation game. It'll be Eden with the opening tip, moving right to left. Man-to-man from the Bulldogs. Rate of ball going to be picked up by Blue. Rate of ball on the left point, throws to the high post, now to Hulbert. Kind of powering his way to the basket. Off glass, no good. The rebound to Swank off the miss. Up the floor now to Everett. It'll be Carter Keese on Everett. Swank going to be picked up by Hulbert. Kick out to Herman. A three on the way, no good. The rebound to Eden now. Weaving up the floor with it is Radeball. Stops on the right elbow, circles it back out in front. Radeball between the circles. Looks right side to Gallahue. Baseline right to Keese. They really need a big game out of Carter Keese tonight. Already their leading scorer. They need quite a bit of offense tonight from him if they can get it. Radeball, top of the circle. Radeball, guarded by Herman. Bounce pass right side of the floor. Here's Keese dribble penetrating into the lane. Up with the left hand, no good, but he is fouled, and Carter Keese will shoot a pair.
And he's got that ability not only to shoot it on the perimeter, but we've seen that already this year, the ability to put it on the floor, get to the basket, draw the contact, and rewarded with a couple of free throws.
Corey Everett gets his first foul. It's the game's first foul of the night. And Carter Keese knocks home the first free throw for the first point of the night. Antwerp and Hicksville will play in the title game. The Archers are 4-2. The Aces are 9-0 coming in. Swank rebounds the miss of the second free throw, so it stays 1-0. Herman, a really good night last night, wanting to take Gallahue off the dribble, but was cut off. Flips it out in front now to Blue. Blue near midcourt with a basketball. Radeball up in his grill. Now it's tossed to the right side to Swank. Swank on the right point, to the left point to Herman. Herman turn in the corner and blocked out of bounds. It'll actually ricochet off Herman and belong to Eden.
That's a really nice play defensively by the 6'4 freshman Briggs Gallahue. Held his ground, went straight up with it, got his hand on the ball, and ultimately a turnover.
Now on the inbounds, it was deflected away by Edgerton, so Eden going to have to do this again. Peyton Troush will come down to the end of the floor as Edgerton will pick up full court pressure.
I thought we might see a little bit of this, maybe a little bit more than they normally do here tonight, because Eden has struggled against it.
Radeball trapped in the backcourt. Matt Ripke needs a timeout. It's a quick 30. 1-0. Eden just underway in the consolation game.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Timeout there to save possession.
It was kind of funny if you could see it, because it happened right in front of the Eden bench when he picked up the basketball and was double teamed, and there was no teammate on that side of the floor. You could just see it on Matt Ripke's face, who was standing right next to it. He knew what was.
This is my only option, or it's a turnover.
He just couldn't believe it. He was like, well, I don't know what you want me to do at this point.
Troush up into the half court. Trap coming. Troush rotates it around now to Radeball. Top of the circle to Gallahue. Gallahue back to Radeball. Radebaugh directing a little traffic as Edgerton goes a little zone here. Almost like a 3-2 look defensively. Going to make Eden hit some shots from the perimeter. Carter Keese on the left point. Keese back to the right, so you don't see a lot of zone. Next to none out of Eden, and not as much either out of Edgerton as Everett's got the deflection away, a near steal, but never able to gather it in. Now Keese coming back the other way. And before contact, we're going to get a reach from behind on Corey Herman, his first, team second.
Well, ball security will be big here tonight for both of these teams. More important, I think, for Eden because, again, they just don't get as many possessions as their opponents. Neither team really taking care of it early in the ball game.
They are underway in the consolation game of the Lady Bears tournament going on our sister station, Q96.5, the Image Pro Classic. Stryker and Montpelier there. Fairview and Bryan playing in the championship game. Here's Gallahue. Guarded by Swank, right side of the lane, going to the rim, shot up, no good. I think he wanted to get glass, but kind of short-armed it and never got there, and it bounced off the heel of the iron, no good. 1-0, no field goals either team, 3 minutes in. Out in front, Blue bounces it right side to Everett's. Everett's on the right point, goes left point. Herman, a quick catch and shoot for three, off the rim, no. Edgerton 0 for 3 from the field, but Herman hustling after it and then is hammered on his way to the goal. He'll shoot a pair. Good job of staying with it and going to get the rebound, and then conversely, a poor job by Eden, no box out.
Shooter's the first person that knows where it's going to miss, if it's going to miss left, right, short, long, that sort of thing, and nice job by Herman to anticipate where that ball was going and just out-hustled everyone to get to it.
Free throw is good. I will say one thing. The lack of energy isn't because of the PA. He's excited on shots going in. He's in it.
He's
even at the free throw line.
Yes. There you go. I mean, he announces it. They shoot 2, make 2. They get 2 mentions. So
if you need energy,
it's not his.
That is not his fault.
He's doing his part.
3 free throws on the board in 3+ minutes of basketball. A 2-1 Edgerton lead. Still in that zone is Edgerton. 3-2 look defensively. Radebaugh over to Keese. Keese out high on the right point with it. Picks his dribble up. Goes right wing to Troush. Back to Keese. Kendall Brigle has come on for Eden. Eden coaching staff instructing them into a different offensive look here, a different zone offense.
It's not a lot of movement right now against that zone.
Radebaugh to the baseline. Sealed off there by Swank and Everett. Throws it out on top, Brigle. He'll shift it over to Keese. Keese bounces it out in front to Brigle. Midway through the opening quarter, 2-1 Edgerton. Skip pass to Keese on the baseline. May have gotten away with a travel. Diagonally now to Troush. Troush, bodies go down. They say a flop. Troush muscling it up. It'll be a foul. And it'll put Peyton Troush on the line. That foul will be on Corey Everett, and that's his second, Adam, with 3:47 to go in the quarter.
It's a big whistle early here for Coach Greaser and these Bulldogs. See how he manages this here for the rest of the quarter.
Peyton Troush to shoot 2, knocks down the first one. Played really well last night.
Yes, he did. Kind of did the dirty work underneath the paint. Was very aggressive offensively. I don't know if we've had a shot hit yet, if everything's been free throws.
It is 0 for 3 Edgerton, 0 for 2 Eden to start this one.
My man's got to get his announcing time in when he can. He's just excited any ball goes through the hoop.
Troush's next one, good. So Eden 3 for 4 at the line, Edgerton 2 for 2. And we showed up for a consolation game, and so far the Knights of Columbus free throw shooting contest has broken out. Eden with a little half-court trap. They've got Everett's knocked away from him, loose basketball, and I think a stray elbow landed on Max Radebaugh.
Did you ever participate in the Knights of Columbus free throw
shooting? I did. I won. I got to the second round.
Where'd you go?
Second round was in Defiance back then.
I qualified for the district and went to BG. I got to shoot at Anderson Arena. 21 out of 25 and didn't even come close
to advancing. Radebaugh is okay. Might have been taking a shot from family there. Corey Everett's and Radebaugh related. There's a lot of You get these two. We talked about Hicksville and Edgerton. Well, Eden and Edgerton, probably for Edgerton, that would be their second most played opponent. Swank for three, looking for the first field goal of the night. It's no good. The rebound to Briggs Gallahue. Up the floor now to Troush. Puts it on the floor. Defender fell back. He finds it wide open. And there's your first basket of the night off glass for Peyton Troush.
Nice move. As you said, he played well last night and getting off to a good start here tonight.
5-2 Eden. An answer by Quentin Blue on dribble penetration to the rim.
No, coast to coast. No one stopped his dribble. No one cut him off. He just dribbled around a couple of guys and an easy layup.
5-4 Bombers. 2:45 to go here in the opening quarter of play. Little offensive flurry as the teams exchange the first field goals of the night. Here's Gallahue. Nice look inside on a pick and roll to Troush, who scores it.
What did we talk about? Both sides. Communication defensively. Breakdown on Edgerton, and Eden took advantage.
And now Swank at the other end. He leaves the leaves the layup short. Short arm that layup. And on a loose ball, a Caden Pasillo foul. His first, team's fourth. Coming in now will be Joel Walkup for Edgerton, and Corey Everetts will sit with the two fouls. He has not scored. Swank has not scored. It's Herman and Blue, the only points for Edgerton. 7-4 Eden. Counting down towards 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Here's Carter Keese as Eden sees Edgerton get out of that zone and go man. Krantz is in for the first time as well. Here's Keese, left-hand pass over to Brigle. He'll dump it down low to Hulbert. Hulbert along the baseline to Gallahue. Up with a shot, no good. Rebound out of bounds off Eden, who touched it last.
That's physical down in the paint, letting them play on that possession anyway. A lot of contact, but no worse for the wear.
Left to right come the Bulldogs. Quentin Blue handling it. Blue to midcourt and across. Going left side. Dribble handoff to Krantz. Krantz over on the wing. Now to the corner. Blue will jack up a three and knock it down. And we're tied at 7.
They've got the ability in rhythm in the course of the offense to hit those shots just like that.
Spin dribble by Keese. Lost the handle. Walkup gets hands in there to tie it up. Possession arrow goes Eden's way, though. Rate of ball after the brief blow on the bench comes back in for Brigle. From the sideline, it will be Troush bringing it in now to Max Radeball. 7-7 game, 1:25 to go, first quarter of the consolation game. Here's Gallahue, foul line extended left side on the wing. Now top of the key to Troush. Troush back on that left side. Now it's Hulbert. Hulbert gives to Radeball. Dribble drive, kick out. Gallahue for three. Bullseye. Briggs Gallahue.
Boy, as he continues to develop, he's only a freshman. The ability at 6'4" to go outside and shoot that shot. Boy, he's going to be something.
10-7. And now a Blue pass to nobody home on the right wing. Krantz was going to set a down screen and a turnover. So it's Eden basketball up 3. 10-7 here late in the first quarter. Radeball across the timeline to the right side to Keese. 45 seconds left on the clock. Now it's Troush with it. Troush starting to back his way in. Turnaround is blocked by Walkup. Ball is loose on the deck. Edgerton comes away with it. Corey Herman. Herman will bring it across midcourt. He gives it up now to Blue. Edgerton wants one shot, trailing 10-7 with 20 seconds to go in the first. Here's Swank. Flips it right side to Krantz. Krantz hands it off now to Blue. 12 to shoot. Blue on a crossover. Got a high screen from Swank. Blue with 7, with 6. The runner is blocked by Gallahue, but also they say foul, and that'll be Briggs Gallahue's second personal. Tough foul going against the freshman.
With 5 seconds left in the quarter as well. Contesting that floater there just inside the free throw line. But again, what we saw out of Edgerton last night, the ability to create off the dribble, and it served them well so far in the first quarter here tonight.
Free throw is good. Quentin Blue off to a good start. He has 6. By the way, end of one in the Lady Bears tournament. It's a future BBC game. Two of the teams that they feel like have legit chances at winning. Stryker with an early 12-10 lead on Montpelier. Step back jumper, no good from Carter Keese. And that'll be it for quarter number one. Good, competitive first quarter of the consolation game. 10-9 Eden, back in just a moment.
The newest way to save money is also the easiest way to save money. With Midwest Community Federal Credit Union's new rewards checking account powered by Bazing, you get access to thousands of local discounts on shopping, dining, travel, and so much more. All you have to do is show your mobile coupon and save. No matter who you are or what you do, saving money is for everyone. Stop by a Midwest Community branch or visit midwestcommunity.org to open a rewards checking account today.
Hi, I'm Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent. I live and work here just like you. And with all kinds of local insurance advice, I am someone you can count on to help you protect all that's good in your life. I make it easy to save on the quality protection you need. I will even help do the switching and paperwork for you. So stop by my office today for a quote. We are located on West High Street in Bryan. That's 1111 West High Street in Bryan.
Quick correction, Stryker, Montpelier girls game 14-10, Stryker with the lead. Here, Adam, 10-9, Eden on top. Eden goes 3 of 8 in the opening quarter. Edgerton 2 of 7 from the field.
Pretty similar numbers, +2 advantage on the boards for Edgerton. 2 turnovers for the Bulldogs, 1 for Eden. So overall, I think after kind of a slow start, I think pretty solid 8 minutes for both teams.
Edgerton 4 for 4 at the foul line. Eden was 3 of 4 at the foul line in that opening quarter. Picking up his dribble now is Quentin Blue, kind of in no man's land, and gets a little help from Swank after Radeball had tipped it away. Here's Swank trying to spin on Hulbert. Hulbert's done a good job on Swank so far. Crossover dribble, Krantz. He goes to the basket, flips it up and in. Good take and finish by Scotty Krantz.
One of those sophomores for Brett Grieser.
11-10, Edgerton seesaws in front. Here's Carter Keese out on top to Kendall Brigle. Left foul line extended to Radeball. Radeball drive and kick to Hulbert. Hulbert along the baseline, sealed off by Herman. He'll flip it topside. Keese from downtown, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Corey Herman for Edgerton. Snap ahead now to Krantz. He'll stop, pop, 3, air ball that goes out of bounds and belongs to the Bombers. Well, we'll start 2023 with a triple header. It's girls basketball on Thursday night, Eden and Montpelier. We'll see the boys' side of that on that Friday night, January 6th. And then Antwerp at North Central on Saturday, January the 7th. Also the return of Sports Weekly next week. Eden head coach Matt Ripke will be on the show along with Wasion head boys coach Chad Burt, who just got to career win number 250 last week. Or earlier this week, I should say. And a steal taken away from Carter Keese. Good hands by Blue. Blue scoops it up with a left hand, and it won't go. Rebound goes out of bounds off Edgerton. And I got one more guest. I just have to focus here and think who that third guest is. I have 3. It's not Brock yet. It's not Bryn yet. I don't know. There's a third guest.
They'll be there.
They will be there. Plan on 3 coaches. And they're all boys coach. No, it's a girls coach, Brian Ziegler. Archibald girls coach Brian Ziegler.
I was going to say the over-under's 2.5. Take the over, you're fine.
That's right. Radeball. Nice pick and roll into Troush with a little kiss and 2 more. Peyton Troush following up his 10 from last night with 8 so far tonight.
Moving well without the basketball.
And Swank finally able to answer and get in the scoring column for him. 13-12 Edgerton. Eden the other way. Troush feeling it. A rhythm 3 is an air ball. And out of bounds off Scotty Krantz. He was just trying to harness it in and unable to do that. 5:54 to go in the half. 13-12 Edgerton. Here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Cohen Hulbert to toss it in. Brings it into Radeball out on top. Radeball right of the lane. Gives it up to Brigle. Kendall Brigle on the wing. Loses the handle, flips it out in front. Now Keese swings it around left side to Troush. Into Hulbert's hands, and he's going to be called for a carry. Which, by the way, let's file this away. We've had 2 carries called in this tournament.
Yeah, we had one last night, too. And
I mean, next thing you know, we're going to get a 3 seconds or 2 called.
It's a call you don't normally see, the carrying.
Anybody hearing the sarcasm in my voice, just enjoy it while it's there. Here's Everett's. Everett's with the 2 fouls, muscles it up off glass, and he scores for the first time tonight. Edgerton, a 3 for 5 start from the field here in the second quarter. It's 15-12 Edgerton. 5 and change to play in the half. Peyton Troush to the right side of the floor. Now it goes to Hulbert. Baseline right, Ray DeBoss tries to snap it in. Good fronting that time by Swank, and then they made it even better by getting the steal. Here's Blue to the rim. And Quentin Blue scores, and we may be getting close to danger time. And I say that, it's only a 5-point game, but this is not an explosive Eden team by any stretch.
Yeah, when you think about those numbers and the stats, you always got to kind of keep it in perspective. It's not a team. Again, they only average 35 points a game.
Here's Radebaugh, right side on the wing. Lost the dribble. Good hustle by Swank, who hit it out of bounds. That gets the entire bench up for Edgerton, and now that Matt Ripke timeout is coming. 4:38 left in the half. Edgerton with a little momentum and leading it 17-12.
U-Store Storage in Bryan has 44 new 10x20 storage units available on Edgerton Street in Bryan. With 24-hour access and well-lit facilities, U-Store Storage has a unit just for you. Residential and commercial warehouse space is also available. Looking for a storage unit in the Stryker area? Stryker Mini Storage on Industrial Drive has units as well. For all your storage needs, give U-Store Storage or Stryker Mini Storage a call at 419-636-2545.
Statistics show that for most crops, pivot irrigation increases yields by at least 100% over dryland farming. Even in areas that get enough rainfall, timing is everything. If it doesn't come at just the right time, you could be losing yield. Maximize your production with pivots and linears from Valley Irrigation. Make the most of your acres. Contact Andy Farnham at AG Irrigation today, 419-212-2528. That's 419-212-2528.
4:38 left in the half. 17-12 Edgerton, Adam.
Andy, we've both covered Matt Ripke for a long time, and we both know he's a very intense individual, and we've seen him through the years. Not just him, but a lot of coaches. Sometimes your timeouts are a one-way conversation. You had 4 Edgerton Bulldogs diving for that loose ball, no Eden Bombers, and you could just see it on his face. He was not happy with that, and I think effort and kind of going for those loose balls and everything was topic number 1.
Quentin Blue collects his first foul. Yeah, because you can struggle offensively. You can have all kinds of issues, but the effort needs to be there on every single play.
I mean, he was almost out at midcourt calling that timeout. You could just see it on his face when nobody was diving for that loose ball.
The biggest thing you can control is your effort and your attitude.
Yep. Amen.
Top of the circle.
I've been talking to my kids.
Rate a ball to the left side over to Gallahue. Tries to maneuver along the baseline, sealed off by Swank, who, while not scoring much, has played pretty well defensively. Hulbert with a good take and finish with the left hand. 17-14 Edgerton, a little more than midway through this second quarter. Blue, who's provided some offense tonight, the main offense for Edgerton at 9 of their 17. Now he'll push it over to Herman on the left side wing. Baseline left now to Pasillo. Back out to Herman. Top of the key, walk-up, who's in. Right foul line extended to Blue. Blue lofts it back. Swank bypasses the 3. Dribble drive to the basket. It's blocked, but also some body as well. So 2 free throws coming up for Nate Swank.
Well, I think what you've got right now are 2 teams, again, understanding that it's a season where they haven't been shooting the ball very well from the perimeter. And they've tried it here tonight. It's just not happening right now. So what are they doing? You're creating offense. Both teams are being very aggressive off the dribble, getting to the rim and getting to the free throw line.
Free throw number 1 by Swank is no good.
And it's very easy when the shots aren't falling just to keep chucking. But at some point you got to tell yourself it's just not happening right now. Where can we generate some offense? And then hopefully for both teams get a little confidence, and then maybe the shots on the perimeter will start to fall.
Swank will split the pair. Edgerton's lead is 4, and a kick basketball by Corey Herman as Edgerton's gone and trying to continue to just wear down Eden's guards and keep challenging them with the full court pressure.
Well, both teams have shown full court press here in this first half. Both played games, I mean, the back end of a back-to-back night. There's a little bit of juice in the gym tonight, Andy, for this one. Kids are playing hard, so it's what you like to see.
Radeball just beats the 10. Up ahead it goes to Keese. Just below the foul line, flips it back to Radeball. Radeball backs out near midcourt. 18-14 Edgerton. 3 minutes left in this first half of the consolation game. Championship game tonight, Hicksville and Antwerp. Aces roll in at 9-0, Antwerp at 4-2. Keese over to Radeball. Radeball brings it back to Carter Keese. They've held Carter Keese to just 1 point tonight. Now it's Radeball. Into the lane to Gallahue. Extra pass now to Hulbert, who flips it up and in. Really good unselfish basketball there.
Troush and Hulbert doing the dirty work screening, but they're not just satisfied with that, doing a lot of picking and rolling, and their teammates are finding them as they roll to the basket.
Here's Nate Swank. Swank gets a screen from Pasillo. He slips it and goes to the basket, finding him, and the layup is no good. Mad wrestling match for the basketball as bodies go down. I saw one official say jump ball, but Mike Basinger has a foul. This is not going to be a jump ball. This is a foul on Edgerton on a takedown. It'll be Pasillo's second, joining Everett with 2. Briggs Gallahue has a pair of fouls for Eden. Coming in will be Scotty Krantz for Caden Pasillo. Brett Greaser arguing to Mike Basinger that they were falling to the ground. The jump ball should have superseded because it was already tied up. But an argument that you rarely win as a head coach. Here's Radeball, left side to Gallahue. 18-16 Edgerton. Bounce pass to the left side to Keese. Keese above the foul line. Goes cross court. Gallahue drops it down low to Trouch on the block. Muscles it up off glass and in.
Boy, he's playing well tonight, Andy. Using that thick frame. Only stands 6 foot, but he's playing bigger than that here in the first half.
He has double figures at 10. The drive by Krantz comes up empty. Offensive rebound, though, Krantz. And he bounces it out now to Blue. 18 apiece, a minute and a half to go in the first half. Here's Blue to the rim, and with the left hand is fouled on the way there. So Quentin Blue was at a disadvantage last night because he lacked the quickness to stay with Rosales of Hicksville. Tonight, whomever's on him, I feel like he's got the advantage. That's 2 now on Hulbert.
And he recognizes it, and he's being very aggressive, getting to the basket, ultimately getting to the free throw line.
Missed the free throw. Coming in now for Eden for the first time tonight will be Grant Reed, a 6'1" freshman. Blue will try to break the tie and does. He is 3 of 4 at the line tonight, and Edgerton has a 1-point lead again at 19-18. 1:25 left in this first half. Radeball drops it off on the right side. Now on the top of the key on the dribble is Keese. Keese back to Radeball. Radeball goes left side. Attacking is Gallahue. Nobody there at all defensively. And that was an easy lay-in for Briggs Gallahue.
That was a defensive lapse by someone, maybe a couple.
4 straight makes for the Bombers from the field here in the second quarter. They're back out on top, 20-19. Swank skip pass, finds Herman. Pump fake, and he's fouled.
If that's on Gallahue, Andy, that'll be his 3rd.
And he was reacting, and it is.
Well, and this is something he's going to learn. The cross-court pass came, and he had a go at it. But you could tell kind of at the last minute he realized he might not get this, but he was already out of position. The guy dribbles behind him. He tries to recover and tries to block the shot and ultimately fouls. He'll learn as he gets older. Just go get that ball on that pass, and you're going the other way. You just have to fully commit to it.
Kendall Brigle will come back in for him. Herman swishes the first free throw.
And that's where Matt is right now. You get a freshman, very talented freshman in foul trouble. You have to sit him down. You bring in another very talented, albeit a freshman. He's just a young team right now.
4 for 4 at the line for Corey Herman. Edgerton 21, Eden 20. As the lead changes continue in this first half. 35 seconds left in it. Radeball over to Keese, wing right, Brigle. Back out to Keese. 30 seconds to go in the half. Carter Keese will bring it out near midcourt. Eden wants the final shot. 19 on the clock. Radeball. Left side. Radeball, bounce pass into the corner to Brigle with 8 on the clock. Back out to Radeball and nobody home. Radeball just turned and threw a pass to an area and expected Keese to be there, but Keese had moved to the wing and it's a turnover.
I think he just looked over really quick and wanted to get the ball over there in a hurry and just saw a uniform. Unfortunately, it was a zebra and gets out of the way. Just one of those things. Reminds you of what, Carolina, Georgetown?
Yeah.
And
plenty of time here for Edgerton. But then an over and back on Krantz.
As he was dribbling to his right, his foot just straddled that midcourt stripe.
So it'll go over to Eden. They'll get a crack at it with 4 seconds. 21-20 Edgerton. Brigle into Radeball. Radeball to the right. Fires a contested 3. No good. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Edgerton 21, Eden 20. As we go to the Main Stops halftime show after this.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Eden Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Eden Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you looking for a realtor that will put your wants and needs first? Whether you're looking for a new home or selling your current home, I am with you every step of the way. If you're selling, I will do a comparative market analysis for you so you know what your home should sell for, and I will market your home using the most up-to-date methods available. If you're ready to buy a home, I will go out of my way to get you in the home of your dreams. I work around your schedule and provide you with all the information you need to make the best home buying decision. With over 25 years of real estate experience, I am your trusted real estate advisor. Also, as a Christian-based business, when you buy or sell a home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete complete benefit package, along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Michael Jordan once said, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen. The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
We are back out here in Edgerton. Consolation game at halftime. Edgerton 21 and Eden 20. Let's see how the numbers shape up from that first half. Eden was 50% from the field in that first half. They were 8 of 16. Overall, 0 for 4 from the three-point line. Edgerton 6 of 15 shooting, 1 of 5 from three-point distance. Edgerton able to gain ground at the foul line as they went 8 of 10 there. Eden 3 for 4. Quentin Blue leading the way with 10. Corey Herman with 4, Nathan Swank 3, Corey Everett 2, Scotty Krantz 2 for Edgerton. Peyton Troush, a heck of a night so far, a second straight good game for him. He leads Eden with 10, Briggs Gallahue 5, Cohen Hulbert 4, and Carter Keese has scored 1.
Plus 4 advantage on the boards in the first half for Edgerton. Turnovers in the first half, Eden 5, Edgerton 3.
And our halftime score, 21-20. Edgerton with the lead. Our main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime report continues in just a moment.
Looking for something different for your next event? The Eager Beaver Axe Hole is perfect for birthdays, corporate parties, and other special occasions. Axe Ring Lane's full-service bar, keno, pool tables, and more. Reserve your lanes today or ask about their exclusive VIP room. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, or call 419-980-7121. The Eager Beaver Axe Hole, just off State Route 24 in Defiance. Defiance's first axe throwing venue.
Fritch Excavating and CMF Enterprise of Eden wants to wish the Eden Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game. Fritch Excavating is family-owned and operated for over 30 years, and they handle everything from site prep to parking lots to land clearing. They can also put in a driveway, run a water line to an outdoor building, do a sewer line, or tile work as well. CMF Enterprise is a female-owned and operated business serving Ohio and Indiana, offering dump truck services, including aggregate material sales. CMF also handles a large variety of construction, landscaping, ag, and residential materials as well. Fritch Excavating of Eden and CMF Enterprise of Eden wishing the Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game.
You do your best to protect your loved ones, and while you may keep a fresh battery in your smoke detector and have a reliable home security system, there's a whole different type of protection you may be missing. A life insurance policy from Auto Owners Insurance is a way to safeguard your loved ones now and in the future. Meet with your local independent agent and secure a policy today to protect their tomorrows. Visit Andrews O'Neill & Lowe in Archbold, Bryan, or Wasion, or visit us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
When you're in need of a new appliance, go to your local appliance dealer, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances. They carry the brands you need: Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, and GE. Many in stock for you to take home today. Then, when you have something wrong in the years to come, Direct Link will also service everything. No need to call that 800 number and talk with someone you don't know. Just call Direct Link at 636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it for you, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan, your local appliance dealer.
Knox Textile is proud to help sponsor tonight's game. You can rely on Knox Textile to provide your business with reliable service and all your uniform, towel, and mat rentals. They have competitive pricing and will service their products. They have products which include paper products and Gojo products. Good luck to all the Edgerton Bulldogs from everyone at Knox Textile. Knox Textile, proud supporters of everyone in tonight's game and serving the area with reliable service.
That'll do it for the Main Stops halftime show. 21-20 our score. Edgerton leading Eden. Start of the second half is coming up next.
Have a water softener and need to get some salt? Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan has just what you need. Diamond Crystal's water softener salt. Get 50-pound bags of Solar Natural salt crystals or 40-pound bags of Iron Fighter salt pellets. Diamond Crystal works on most water softeners and can help extend the life of your appliance. Plus, it comes in easy-to-handle bags. So if you're in need of salt for your water softener, get to Donaldson's Ace Hardware in Bryan and pick up your bag of Diamond Crystal salt today.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
You never know what life will throw your way, so you always need to be protected. At Danielle Van Atta Agency in Bryan, they will take care of you. With years of experience and expertise in the field, Danielle and her team will get you headed in the right direction with your home, auto, life, or business insurance. So when life throws something at you, you know you're protected the right way. Contact Danielle Van Atta Agency today at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408. Danielle Van Atta Agency, ready to help protect you.
Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Eden School District, the Eden Athletic Boosters. The Eden Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Eden Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Eden Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Eden.
Well, Adam, we've got a close game at 21-20. No, I don't think any major adjustments, but what was the biggest thing maybe on the whiteboard for each coach?
Well, it'll be interesting because very competitive, evenly matched game. I think the difference was Eden was able to get some clean looks at the rim. Everything Edgerton got was challenged, but they went and hit free throws. I think both teams want to continue attacking the rim because it's been successful for both. I think both coaches stressing defense, communicating on that side of the ball.
A bit of a roll of the dice here by Matt Ripke. He's got Gallahue in to start the second half with the 3 fouls. He misfires as he went along the left side toward the basket, unable to finish. And the rebound cleaned up by Edgerton. So now their first offensive trip of the second half. Corey Everts has been held to 2 points. Nathan Swank, 3 points. Those are the top 2 scorers, but Edgerton's winning. Blue's been good. Herman's been okay. And they've been really good at the line. Here's Blue, flips it to Herman. Left side to Everett. He'll hoist the 3 on the wing. Off the iron, no good. Rebound is loose, and it'll be a traveling violation on Cohen Hulbert.
Just an unfortunate break that time. Hulbert working hard to get his hands on the rebound, just not able to get his feet underneath him. He falls down, and good effort, though.
Out of bounds on the far sideline here to Edgerton. And now an offensive foul is going to be called on Pasillo on a moving screen. That'll be his third. 21-20 Edgerton. Still to come, the championship game between Antwerp and Hicksville. When we're done here, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes after we get everything wrapped up here in the third place game. Half-court trap from Edgerton. Eden able to handle it, get it into their front court now. Trap in the corner on Troush. Snaps it inside, Radeball. Extra pass. Keese for 3. No good. Rebound is a long one. Comes back out to Carter Keese. Eden continues to be 3-less for the tournament.
Peyton Troush having a nice game tonight. Kept that alive.
Good look on the inside. Hulbert turn. You'll never find yourself that wide open in a half-court set.
Say what you will about Troush and Hulbert has played very well, but their teammates are fine. Eden is passing the ball very well here tonight, better than I've seen them in the games we've covered so far this season.
And they've reclaimed the lead at 22-21. On our Andres O'Neill scoreboard, a clear out now. Herman then got help Eden got help from Gallahue to stop that drive. Now the flip shot is no good by Quentin Blue. He's coming up. Eden has numbers until Pasillo broke the pass up and knocked it out of bounds. So it'll stay Eden. Peyton Troush from the sideline. Boy, you got a lot of family names involved in this game, don't you?
Oh.
Troushes and Radabaugh and Everettses.
Crossing that border line, so to speak.
Families all across, playing against each other, playing with each other.
It's like an episode of the Hatfields and McCoys.
Here's Gallahue, right side. Stray elbow finds Swank. At least a graze. Play on. Jumper for three. Got it. Briggs Gallahue. And I stand corrected. That's their second made three.
And Gallahue had the first one, too, if I remember right.
Yes. He has 8 on the night with 2 threes. That came in the first quarter, and now this one in the third. And Eden has their biggest lead of the night at 25-21. They are on a 5-0 run to start the quarter. Radabaugh commits the foul on Herman. It's on the floor. That'll be Max Radabaugh's first.
It's a nice move there by Corey Herman. Showing a ball fake, got the defender up. Got him on the floor, though. Edgerton's been able to draw the contact. Been able to convert on the free throws when they get them.
Quentin Blue on an inbounds now. Loops it into Everett. In the lane, Everett. Stripped and fouled on the way up. Foul will be on Peyton Troush. Number 1 on him. Everett's to the line. His first trip to the free throw line tonight. Circles the first one around and in. They've done a good job on Corey Everett tonight. Held him to 3.
And to his credit, not forcing it, letting the game come to him.
2 for 2 at the line. Montpelier leads striker in the girls' consolation game over in Bryan, 27-24. We knew that game would be competitive. Last night's games were not. Fairview and Bryan just that good right now. 3 from Gallahue, no good. Off the heel, ricochets into the corner. Swank goes to get it. He finds Everett. Edgerton wants to push. Everett to the trailer. Herman from downtown, no good. Rebound. Everett can't get there in time to save it. And it'll be Eden basketball. The late game there, the title game, Fairview Bryan. I'll go Bryan. Slight advantage over Fairview. You got a prediction?
No, I don't make predictions.
You're not going to give me the Clubber Lang prediction?
I'm not going to give you pain.
Turn over Eden to give it right back.
But
slight advantage.
I think I don't think you're going to be complaining about lack of offense after that game.
Here's where I give Bryan a slight advantage: depth.
Okay.
They can go a little bit deeper than Fairview, but not shocked if Fairview wins because, like I said, it's that
two of the better
margin.
Girls teams in our area.
Absolutely. Here's Herman, medium range jumper on the wing, misfires, rebound Eden, and then a jump ball. Arrow stays with Edgerton. 4.5 to go here in this third quarter. 25-23 Eden on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard.
You know, both teams have been using the dribble drive, getting to the basket effective here tonight, but you can just see why both struggle on offense. Everything is just it's just hard.
Blue going to the rim is fouled by Max Radabaugh, who will get his second.
And both teams just have to work so hard for every point here offensively tonight.
Blue, who's 3 for 4 at the line and has scored 10, gets 2 more free throws here and knocks that one in. 25-24 now. Late night crowd, the championship game crowd starting to continue to file in. Edgerton going full court pressure after that made second free throw. Here's Gallahue across midcourt. Gives it up now to Radabaugh. Bounce pass right side to Keese. Post entry denied away by Swank, but it ricochets off the thigh of Krantz and out of bounds.
You know, for the most part, Eden's done very well against. They've handled the Edgerton full court press rather well.
Here's Gallahue with contact, and a blocking foul on Corey Everett will be his third. So a decision here for Brett Greaser. Not in the act of shooting. So out of bounds Eden. 3 team fouls on Eden, 2 on Edgerton here. Well, backdoor, Radabaugh wide open. Edgerton went to sleep again defensively.
Well, who'd they attack? They went right after Corey Everett because he has the 3 fouls and he couldn't do anything really aggressively at the rim or he would have gotten hit with his 4th.
Radabaugh's first points of the night. 27-25 now Eden. Everett's defender gambled, went for the basketball. He'll kick it out now. Blue for three in the lead. Back, and he reins it in. Quentin Blue having his best offensive night of his season, if not career.
He's putting this team on his back offensively right now at a time when they really need it.
He has 15 of their 28. Edgerton back out in front, 28-27. 3.5 left in the third. Max Radeball circling around, and a little hook and foul on Herman, his second. So as far as fouls, Everett and Pasillo have 3 for Edgerton. Gallahue has 3 for Eden. It'll be Peyton Troush on the sideline to inbounds. Everett's will get a blow here as Joel Walkup comes in. Troush brings it in to Max Radeball near midcourt. Walk up on him. Bounce pass to the left to Keese. They have held him to just 1 point tonight. Here's Radeball. Loops it back over to Keese. Keese comes top of the key. Keese bounces it over to the right side to Radeball. Troush calling for it, but they did not get a good angle. Now that pass to lead Troush. Actually, Gallahue was calling for it. Then Troush on a ball reversal. They led him too far. And a reach and a foul out on the perimeter. I believe they're going to ding Carter Keese on that one, and it'll be his first personal.
Let's be honest right now. I think what you're looking at, as long as this continues for the next 5, 6, 7 minutes of game action, I think it's going to come down to a free throw shooting contest in this one.
That'll be the first foul on Carter Keese.
Seems like hand checks, bumps, starting to be magnified a little bit.
Herman gives to Walkup. Walkup spin, drives to the basket. Runner is good. Joel Walkup, and it's Edgerton up 30-27.
Pretty move off the dribble.
Half-court trap. Keese bounces it ahead to Hulbert. Hulbert, little jump stop, right side, muscles it up, off glass, no good. Herman the rebound for Edgerton and gives to Blue. 2.5-minute mark left in this third quarter. 30-27 Edgerton. Spin move. Swank on the elbow. Gives it up now to Blue. Blue on the left side of the lane. Hesitates, goes, and then just lost it. That was untouched. It'll be a lost by Blue and over to Eden. Now they'll go full court pressure. Krantz is at the point. Radeball comes over to Keese. Keese bounce pass back to Radeball. Radeball middle of the floor. Crosses the timeline. Now to Troush. Loads up, goes baseline. They'll double him. Make him give it up to Radeball. Back to Troush. He'll launch a three, and he buries it. And a timeout, Eden, on the main three by Peyton Troush. Stay with us. 2 to go in the quarter. Tied at 30.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6, just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of the Bulldogs. Come join them for open interviews Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. with immediate openings for maintenance and first and third shift general laborers, paying up to $22.24 per hour. Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton. Come see what they're all about and join them as they forge into the future. Go Bulldogs!
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call your State Farm agent, Jody Herman, in downtown Archbold today.
Welcome back out here to Edgerton. We're at Babe Schaub Court in the consolation game of the 49 Classic. It's 30-30, Adam, late in the third quarter.
Been a good game so far. I think the biggest lead by either team, 5.
Yep.
Maybe they've just gone back and forth, just kind of giving each other body blows. Neither team able to really extend a lead, but it's been fun. Kids playing hard.
Everett's to Herman. By the way, a number to keep in mind. 2 timeouts remaining for Eden unofficially. Inside, Swank can't get it to go. Loose ball to Blue. He finds Krantz. His shot is short, low on the baseline right side. Now it's Radeball, and Eden with a chance to get the lead back. Troush, heat check. 3, no good. And on the weak side, an Edgerton foul. It will go on Quentin Blue, his second. 14 fouls on both teams here in the second half. Carter Keese flashing into the corner. Kendall Brigle now out for Trausch, who goes to get it near midcourt. Trausch picks his dribble up now in no man's land. Comes near side. It's tipped. Loose ball. Jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Eden. It'll be Trausch near midcourt. He brings it into Radeball. Radeball comes right side. Carter Keese dribble penetrates. Collides with Herman. Contact. Basket good. No call.
Well, they've been consistent with that no call, whether you like it or not. That's the third or fourth time someone's tried to take a charge, and we haven't seen or had that call yet tonight.
Carter Keese, though, will collect the hand check foul, his second. Again, Briggs-Gallahue with 3 for Eden. Everett and Pasillo have 3 for Edgerton.
And so if you're a defender, you need to understand that it's not being called right now. So if you're going to do it, you better darn well get it, because if not, it's going to lead to an open shot.
Jumper for 3. Swank, air ball, no good. Edgerton's missed 3 straight attempts now from the field. Up ahead, Brigle along the baseline, no good. Rebound, Quentin Blue. 45 seconds left in the third. Blue on the wing left side, out to Krantz. Krantz, nowhere to attack, comes back to Blue. 32-30 Eden. Here comes Swank. Should be called for a travel. Nope, they're going to get a foul. I thought walk before any contact. My mistake. That'll be number 2 on Peyton Trausch.
The beginning of a Euro step, perhaps.
That drives Coach H crazy. Sitting up here with me. I say Euro step, and she'll look at me and she'll go, that's traveling.
If the Euro step was, well, I'll get into that.
Jumper for Everett for 3 is an air ball. And saved, but grabbed by Eden. Loose ball taken away by Herman. Fade away Herman. That's no good. Brigle the rebound. He's going to be fouled. And the Eden Edgerton pleasantries are heating up.
Well, you could sense it. It's just slowly been building a little bit. A night where everything has been contested. Everything has been challenged. Not only down in the paint, but out on the perimeter. You can just see some of that emotion begin to spill over a little bit.
First foul on Swank. Here comes Keese in the lane, and he's going to be fouled on the way up with 11 seconds to go. There were 2 Bulldogs you could pick from here late in the third quarter, and they're going to give that foul to Swank again, so he gets back-to-back personals. He has 2 now.
Well, if you're going to drive into the lane the rest of this game here, you better be ready, because you're going to get some form of contact. Everything being challenged.
First of 2 for Carter Keese, no good. 32-30 Eden, 11 seconds to play in the third. Eden at 3-7. Edgerton at 1-6 entering play tonight. Adam and I will see this game later in January in the regular season. The next one is good by Keese. He's 2 for 4 at the line tonight. 10 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Everett's near midcourt, rotates it back to Blue with 5 seconds, with 4, drive, kick, Krantz from downtown, no. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Eden 33, Edgerton 30 as we go to the fourth on B-Rock Sports.
You know where to go when your vehicle has been in an accident, but why should you take that same vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service when you need an oil change, brake job, or any other routine maintenance? It's because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have 60 years of combined experience diagnosing and repairing domestic, foreign, and classic automobiles. They have a state-of-the-art alignment machine that ensures a perfect alignment every time, and the training and expertise to fix your problem the first time. So whether it's a crash or Take your vehicle to Jason Dees Collision and Service.
Locally owned and operated for 19 years, Eden Pizza is your best choice for the freshest pizza in the area. Call them at 419-272-2452 and order from a large variety of menu items, including pasta, calzones, wings, and of course, pizza and subs.
They are also through three quarters in the Image Pro Classic Lady Bears Holiday Tournament consolation game. Montpelier 37, Stryker 29. Bryan and Fairview play in the late game there. Here, Adam, 33-30. Eden as we go to the fourth. Poor shooting for Edgerton, 2 of 12 in that quarter. Eden was 5 of 11.
Bombers with 4 turnovers, 9 in the game. Edgerton, 1 in the quarter, 4 in the game.
Basketball to Edgerton to start the fourth. Everett goes baseline right. Blue for a jumper for 3. That's an air ball, no good. And on the rebound, Walkup is going to be fouled. And Joel Walkup will earn a trip to the line.
With that rebound, a +6 advantage right now on the boards for Edgerton. The Bulldogs, again, have been able to get to the free throw line and have been able to get some extra looks at it with some offensive rebounds.
Max Radeball picks up his third personal. I had said Walkup. It is actually Swank at the line, and he made the first one. Swank to shoot one more. In and out, no good. Troush with the rebound. Swank has been held to 4. Here's Carter Keys, transition 3, no good. Rebound, far side, Briggs Gallahue. Rotates it out to Radeball. 33-31 Eden with possession, just underway in the fourth quarter. Here's Radeball. Gives it back. Here's Gallahue. Gallahue with a collision. That should be a block, and it is on Herman. That'll be Corey Herman's third. So, Everett, Herman, Pasillo with 3 for Edgerton. Radeball and Gallahue have 3 for Eden. We are at the foul limit now. We're at least 1-1 for the entire quarter.
Yeah, we're shooting free throws for a while here tonight, and I think it's going to come down to a free throw game.
So, again, free throw good by Gallahue. You just hope it doesn't revert back to that KFC first quarter. Second one from Gallahue is good.
We can keep our fingers crossed and hope, my friend.
We love flow.
That's
just
right.
Game flow. Let them play a little bit. Blue to the left. Weaves it into the hands of Everett. They haven't gotten this going much tonight. And Everett gets to the rim, and he missed the layup. Out of bounds off Edgerton. Been a frustrating offensive night for Corey Everett.
Yeah.
They've held him to 4.
You just wonder if so much contact throughout the game, there was none that time. Maybe he was anticipating it.
Everett's Radeball. Who's it off of? It'll be off of Max Radeball.
So that's what you like to see when a guy isn't really got the offense flowing like Corey Everett for whatever reason. He comes up with a big steal, makes a big play defensively, doesn't pout about it, just gets back at it and helps his team.
And he does that.
Absolutely.
Has done it his whole career. He never leaves the defense at home.
Yep.
Herman brings it out to Swank. A minute into the fourth quarter. 35-31 Bombers on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Here's Radeball guarding, make that Keese guarding Everett. Herman has it now to Blue. Down low on a cut. It's Krantz, but he never really looked for his shot. Swank top of the key. Gives it up to Herman now. Herman skip pass to Blue. 3 ball in the corner. No good. Rebound Edgerton. Edgerton now 2 for 15 from the field in the second half. And yet only down 4. Here's Krantz and Hulbert and Swank, and they're going to give Swank the foul, trying to battle for position, and that'll be his third.
Well, it's been a very frustrating night offensively for Edgerton. And he was really bodying up Troush, it looked like, in the low post. They just had enough of it.
Inbounds pass to Keese. Keese gives it up to Radeball. Radeball, look out, trap coming ahead. Bounce pass ahead to Keese. Snaps it over to Hulbert. Hulbert down in the lane. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound off Eden. Got a good look that time,
yes,
Adam.
They did. They definitely did. Can't be upset about that, but you have a couple of teams that have just kind of struggled a little bit so far this year for whatever reason. rivals, chance to win heading into the new year. It's a lot riding for these two teams. Very important game for these two here right now.
Everett's just above the foul line, gives it to Herman. Herman to the high post to Swank. Swank spin move, muscles it up, no good, but 2 shots coming for Nathan Swank. That personal foul for Eden is going to be number 3 on Cohen Hulbert.
We've reached that point of the game where every whistle has half the gym saying yes and half of the gym saying no.
Foul shot, no good by Swank.
After witnessing the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is, like you had mentioned, the rivalry is alive and well here tonight.
Swank hits 1 of 2 again. By the way, that Montpelier striker game now 37-36 Montpelier. Hulbert pass goes to Troush, a little body contact, loose basketball grabbed by Krantz of Edgerton.
11 turnovers, -7 in that category right now for Eden.
5.5 remaining in regulation. 35-32 Eden. Everett's to Herman, down low to Swank. Turn, kick out to Blue. Blue collides, again play on as Keese hit the deck. The shot is no good. You're not getting that call.
No, that's the 5th time we've seen someone flop to try to take a charge.
Good look, and Edgerton falls asleep again defensively. They find Hulbert, and he lays it home. And now along the baseline, no shot, a foul as Everett started to drive.
Eden has done a real nice job finding Troush, finding Hulbert down low. And the big guys have done a really nice job not just being stagnant, moving without the basketball.
That's Max Radabaw's 4th foul. Corey Everett's to the foul line. Front end of the 1-and-1 is no good, and the rebound to Briggs Gallahue. Releases it ahead to Keese, and Keese is cut off and fouled by Blue. This is going to be a game of attrition, Adam, here in the last 5 minutes. Let's just go through. For Edgerton, Blue, Everett's, Pasillo, Herman, Swank, all with 3 fouls. Hulbert, Gallahue with 3 for Eden, Radaball with 4.
Double bonus for both the rest of the way. 5:04 remaining. I don't know where we are free throw wise, but I'm willing to bet that we'll have at least 20, 25 more of these as the night progresses here.
I think you're right on, brother. 1 of 2, and then a lane violation is going to go on Edgerton. So a mental error on the Bulldogs.
And missed the free throw too, and
so Carter Keese will get another opportunity here at a free point. 38-32. This now is the biggest lead of the night for either team, and it's added to it by Carter Keese. 39-32 Eden. 5 and counting to play. Here's Blue to Everett's. Everett's off the left side, leans in, no good off glass. He got his own miss, brought it down though, loose basketball. Bodies on the deck all over the place. Edgerton comes up with it. Krantz with a runner with contact, and it's a charge. Scotty Krantz, guilty of the charge.
well, we complained last night. Well, not really complaining. We pointed out there was no juice in the building. We got juice here tonight.
Yep.
And then some.
Inbounds now to Radaball. Gets it to Hulbert. Now to Keese. Rotates it back to Radaball. Through traffic. Poked away. Blue ahead. Everett's a layup. It's good. That's the first made basket of the fourth quarter for Edgerton.
Off the press, too. Starting to have its toll on Eden. Bombers just haven't looked as good against it over the last couple minutes that they have up to this point.
Herman just kicked the basketball, so it will be out of bounds Eden. 39-34. Eden in front. 4:20 to go in this one. Long time. Now Herman just ripped it away and lays it in. Eden was up 7, and now it's down to 3. Finally, they do get it across the timeline. Radaball down low. Nowhere to go in no man's land. Timeout Bombers, and they're down to 1 remaining. Midway through the fourth, 39-36. Eden will be right back.
You work hard for your money. That's why we see to it that your money works hard for you, not someone else. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, our earnings belong to our members and go right back to work for you, from better rates to lower fees. We've got the products and people to help you build a more fantastic future every step of the way. Join 14,000 other people just like you who want to do more with their money. Imagine a different possibility at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Eden, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Out of the timeout, Quentin Blue got a steal, raced down the floor and missed a layup. And then a foul committed by Scotty Krantz on the Troush, or beg your pardon, on the Hulbert rebound.
5 turnovers by the Bombers here in the first 4+ minutes of this fourth quarter. We talked about those lulls that they dig themselves in at times. Can they pull themselves out here?
Hulbert to shoot a pair. Buries the first one. He has 9 tonight.
He's played very well.
40-36 Eden. A lot of basketball remaining. Missed the second one. Rebound though, Gallahill. And a chance to reset here for Eden. Big offensive rebound for the Bombers. They have 1 timeout remaining. Edgerton has all 5, according to my numbers. Here comes Radebaugh at the foul line. Backing it out. Now tries to hit a cutting Keese. It's taken away by Everett, and a foul. And that's it for Max Radebaugh. He stopped dribble penetration, kind of gave himself up, and he'll foul out and finish with 2.
Andy, Eden had 5 turnovers in the first half, 1 in the first quarter, 10 now in the second half.
They must have changed one because now they have Max with 4. They had to have changed one because they announced him at 4 before. I had that jotted down. So somebody's been changed as Everett hits the free throw. So Radebaugh is still in with 4 personals. 40-37. Everett hits both of them. 40-38. Full court pressure has worked and worked effectively for Edgerton. Radebaugh near midcourt. Bounce pass ahead. Knocked and stolen away by Blue again. Hands to Everett's 3 in the lead. No. Rebound, and over the back is Herman. And that'll be the 4th foul. Well, we'll see. Should be the 4th foul on Corey Herman. And it is. 3:17 remaining. Carter Keese to the line. 2, 4, 6. Carter Keese is 4 for 6 at the line tonight. Double bonus, as Adam has said, the rest of the way. By the way, the possession arrow, if we have a head-dead ball, it does favor Eden right now. Keese reins in the first one. 41-38 Bombers. Stryker 41, Montpelier 39. They're late in that third quarter, or fourth quarter, I should say, of that one. And Keese hit them both. And now it's a 2-possession game at 42-38 here, Eden in front.
I think it's, again, going to come down to who can take care of the basketball, who can get the shots they want, and ultimately who can hit the free throws. Because every shot, the entire game's been contested. Kids really getting after it.
And now Brett Greaser will use one of his 5 timeouts. 3:11 remaining. 42-38 Eden. This is a full timeout. We'll be back.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for. Like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial. A bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect. A picture of the family farm etched on the stone. Or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
3:11 remaining, 42-38 Eden. Double bonus the rest of the way. Possession arrow favors Eden if we have a held ball. Unofficial numbers, 1 timeout for Eden, 4 remaining for Edgerton. It's Edgerton possession now.
And a boatload of kids with foul trouble.
Yes, indeed. Here's Blue, bounces it over to Everett. Eden is man-to-man. Middle of the floor now to Blue. Under 3 to play. Blue hands it off to Everett. Hulbert trying to stay with him and does. Chest pass intercepted by Keese. Keese going one-on-one. Flips it up with contact. He missed the shot. Rebound to Edgerton. There again is that contact that they've allowed most of the night. Herman for 3 is an air ball, no good. Put back, however.
It's Nathan Swank getting that offensive rebound, Andy. Again, Edgerton winning the battle of the boards. Getting an extra opportunity off the missed 3.
42-40 after Swank stuck it in. Inbounds, Joe Walkup has just come in. Carter Keese, bounce pass to Radebaugh. Back to Keese. 2:20 left. Eden nursing a 2-point lead. Who says the consolation game isn't filled with a little heat and intensity?
Who says it doesn't mean anything?
These are 2 hungry teams in search of wins, in search of improvement, and some positivity going into 23. Eden spreading the floor now as we dip under 2 to play. Radebaugh comes to Keese. 42-40. Carter Keese. Not guarding him closely. He does, however, pick up his dribble. Gives it up to Gallahue. Gallahue to Radebaugh. 138, 137. Right side to Hulbert. He'll circle it back out in front. Gives it to Keese. Keese on the wing. Comes topside now. Left hand pass through the hands of Radebaugh. Save. Who touched it last? It'll be off Edgerton. Joe Walkup had it, and his momentum took him out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a good call. Ball just got away from the Bombers, and Walkup was there, but his momentum just took him out of bounds.
Far side inbounds coming for Troush.
The way Eden's been playing in this fourth quarter for Edgerton, you just play defense, and odds are you'll get a turnover here.
Radebaugh to Troush. 1:15 to play. Troush now to Keese. Keese sees a lane, goes to the rim. Layup is good.
I think Edgerton was expecting him to stop and go back out to work the clock. There was nobody there.
Walk up to Blue. Under a minute to play. And Edgerton will take a 30. 44-40 Eden, 57 seconds remaining. Come on back in 30 seconds.
U-Store Storage in Bryan has 44 new 10x20 storage units available on Edgerton Street in Bryan. With 24-hour access and well-lit facilities, U-Store Storage has a unit just for you. Residential and commercial warehouse space is also available. Looking for a storage unit in the Stryker area? Stryker Mini Storage on Industrial Drive has units as well. For all your storage needs, give U-Store Storage or Stryker Mini Storage a call at 419-636-2545.
You know, Adam, we were talking earlier today about the 1982 Classic First Blood that was talked about in the break. Could parlay that into this game tonight. Who drew first, who's going to draw last and finish it. There's always a Stallone mention in any evening. Handoff now to Everett out of the timeout. Gets in the lane, muscles it up, no good. Loose ball rebound to Everett. Clears it back out. Around it comes. 40 seconds to play. Krantz and a foul on Briggs Gallahue, which would be or should be his 4th. with 41 seconds, and Krantz will go to the line.
Well, again, it comes down to free throws, and Edgerton, for the most part, has taken advantage of the line. Going to need two here.
Krantz has not been there tonight. He shoots a pair. His first attempt is no good. Krantz on the year, 67% coming into this tournament. 44-40, Eden. 41 seconds remaining. The next offering from Krantz is good.
It went through.
So a one-possession game. Lost basketball. Keys, pressure coming, and Blue, too aggressive, will get his fourth foul.
Well, whether it was or not a moot point, and I know the Edgerton faithful are upset that was, but in all honesty, you'll take it because time is not your friend right now. 35 seconds to go. If you can stop it, I mean, if you can't get a steal right away, you're just going to have to start putting them to the free throw line and hope for some misses.
Carter Keys shoots two. No good on the first one. 44-41 Eden. 35.7 remaining. This is a big one here to get it to two possessions. And he can't do it. Herman the rebound. Couple of big misses there.
Don't need a three necessarily.
Herman going to attack the runner. Good off glass. And it's a one-point game with 26 seconds to play. We'll stay right here, Adam.
That's a good timeout at that moment, stopping the clock after a make.
So that timeout situation, Edgerton with two, Eden with one, and a 44-43 Eden lead.
Well,
take us in each huddle if you would.
Well, Matt Ripke's going to talk about not hanging teammates out to dry. The ball gets entered into a corner, and everyone starts kind of folding away. You got to stay back and help him because the most important thing, A, is possession, B, getting it across the timeline. You can't get to the free throw line and make them if you don't have the basketball. You know you're going to get trapped by Edgerton, and that's what Brett Grieser is telling him. I guarantee he's saying, trap, try to get a steal, be aggressive. If you don't get the steal, get the foul.
Eden to inbounds. Keese, Trausch, Radebaugh, Gallahue, Hulbert. Edgerton goes Blue, Swank, Krantz, Everett, Herman. Four across, not guarding the inbounds. Scissors cutting across. And it's 5 seconds or a timeout. Timeout, Eden.
Well, the problem there was you had one inbounding and then the four across the floor. One goes deep, leaving you three back down on the half court where you're trying to inbound, and all three of them slowly grouped down in the corner. I mean, so Edgerton had everyone right there in the corner. There was no spacing, and I think Matt realized that even if they do get it in, they're in a heap of trouble. So I guarantee he's going to talk to them about staying wide, good spacing, make Edgerton guard a bigger area. But it was weird because it was like a youth soccer game in the sense that the amoeba just follows the ball, and they were all just running into that corner.
Stryker has rallied. They defeat Montpelier in the girls' consolation game of the tournament over there, 49-43 Stryker. Here, 44-43 Eden with 26 seconds remaining. No timeouts, according to my records, no timeouts left for Eden. Edgerton has two.
And that's important because they've had issues trying to get the ball in, and if Edgerton could maybe get a 5 count here, but
same lineup for Edgerton breaking the huddle.
You just have to be confident, not only with your passes, but with your cuts as well. You can't go half effort, towards a wing or to a point or where you're supposed to be. You got to go hard and want the ball.
Ball comes into Radebaugh. Radebaugh coming up the floor. No trap. He got it ahead pretty easily. Picks his dribble up. Gives to Hulbert. 18, 17. Hulbert comes back to Radebaugh. Over to Keese. And a foul finally. Boy, that is a lot of time, precious time that you cannot get back that came off that clock.
I believe that's about 12.7 seconds, Andy, that they let get off the clock there before they decided to foul. I mean, and that's what happened. They just didn't foul for whatever reason.
Keese will shoot two. He missed his last two, and he's short on this one. 44-43. Matt Ripke reminding his team we have no timeouts left.
And double bonus if you foul.
Second one is also no good. Keith's got his own rebound. Lays it in. 46-43. Edgerton, they'll attack. Krantz runner. No. Rebound. Eden with 5.4 remaining. Scotty Krantz off the left side went to the goal. Nobody was back to rebound. It was an easy board for Trausch. And now Adam, he's one make away from winning this.
How about Carter Keese? And we will talk about that here in about 5 seconds. The epitome of just not giving up at a moment when it was easy to.
Trausch got the roll. 47-43. Edgerton does have 2 timeouts, but we only have 5 seconds left. That pretty much has just sealed this. 2 for 2 for Peyton Trausch. And you hit the nail on the head about not pouting and whining about missing 4 consecutive free throws, including those 2. He went and got that rebound and put it up and in. Inbounds comes to Swank. He'll stop, pop, 3 ball, no good. Rebound, put back, no good, and that's it. Eden will head to the new year with a win in the consolation game over their longest rival. They knock off Edgerton tonight, 48-43. Stay with us. That post-game show gets underway when we come back.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Eden Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Eden Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you thinking of buying a home, but you're hesitant because of the rising interest rates? Well, don't be. Historically, rates are still very low. While not at their lowest, rates are nowhere near where they were back in the 1980s and 1990s. Home prices are stabilizing, and there are more homes coming on the market. So don't wait until interest rates climb to 9 or 10% or even higher to make your move. Call me today, and I will help guide you through the entire process. From finding financing to handing you the keys to your new home at closing, I am with you every step of the way. With over 25 years of real estate experience, I am your trusted real estate advisor. And as a Christian-based business, when you buy your home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
You are listening to B-Rock 100.9. Good evening, Northwest Ohio. I'm Ben Murray, in with a check of some finals to pass along to you before we send it back out to Andy and Adam in Edgerton this evening for Game 2 of the State Route 49 Classic. And Game number 1 with Andy and Adam tonight saw Eden winning 48-43. In the Henry County tourney in Game number 1, Patrick Henry won over Holgate 47-43. In the Image Pro Group Classic in Bryan, saw Stryker winning over Montpelier 49-43. Fairview versus Bryan coming up in just a few moments. Those are all the scores I have right now for finals. I'm going to run some commercials and take a quick break and send it back out to Andy Brigle and Adam Gubernath for game number 2 in Edgerton on B-Rock Sports. Stay with us. I'm Ben Murray.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Jason Deach Collision and Customs is Northwest Ohio's largest trailer dealer with over 300 trailers in stock, from 53-foot race trailers and custom toter homes to open deck car trailers, dump trailers, landscape trailers, and equipment trailers. But they don't just sell trailers, they service them, add options, and do repairs on any brand. Because they're racers themselves, they know how to build the trailer right for your racing needs. Stop by their Edgerton location or shop 24/7 at jasondeachtrailersales.com. If you can dream it, they can build it at Jason Deach Collision and Customs.
Hi, I'm Paul Rorick Jr. at the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio. We hope that you and your family will have the best that the holiday season affords. The best of health, the best of family, and the best of happiness. The Fackler Monument Company sincerely wishes that you and your loved ones are safe this season and that the coming year will bring you success and happiness. Have a very Merry Christmas and the happiest of New Years from Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio, serving families since 1924.
Final tonight in the consolation game. Edgerton wins it Eden wins it, 48-43 over Edgerton. A lot of numbers to dive into. Let's get right at it. 3 in double figures for the Bombers tonight, led by Peyton Troush's 15. Double figures last night. That's all tournament team for him. No question about that, I would say. Carter Keese with 12, including a big basket to seal it tonight. Briggs Gallahue with 10. Cohen Hulbert with 9. Max Radebaugh finished with 2. Edgerton had Quentin Blue lead the way with 15. Corey Everett's 8. Corey Herman 8. Nathan Swank 7. Scotty Cron's 3. And Joel Walkup finished with 2. Eden, terrific night overall from the field. 16 of 33 shooting. Just 2 of 10 from three-point distance, but really efficient when they got into the half court. Adam will talk to a little bit about some turnover issues, but shot the ball well tonight. Edgerton, just the opposite. 12 of 43 from the field and only 2 of 16 from three-point range. At the foul line, we shot 43 free throws tonight. Edgerton was 17 of 23. Eden was 13 of 20.
Rebounding +6 advantage on the boards for Edgerton tonight. Nathan Swank had a game-high 6. Briggs Gallahue and Peyton Troush each had 5. For the Bombers. Turnover numbers, how about this? Eden, 16 of those, 11 in the second half. Edgerton, I had them down, Andy, unofficially, for only 5 turnovers in this game.
So all that adds up, and a big win for Matt Ripke and Eden as they'll head to the new year at 4-7. And Edgerton will drop to 1-7. As far as the schedule, when we get into the new year, double weekend for Edgerton on that first weekend. They'll go to Antwerp and go to Pettisville. Eden will have 1 game on that first weekend. We'll have it at Montpelier. Easy call on the best one tire and service. Best play of the night tonight.
Oh, absolutely. It was Carter Keese, the senior for the Eden Bombers. His team up 1. He shot 4 consecutive free throws for the Bombers. Again, with his team down 1 late, missed all 4 of them. And then after missing that 4th free throw, instead of just pouting, putting his hands in the air, hanging his head, hustled, got the offensive rebound, put it back up and in, put him up by 3. I mean, It's about perseverance. Things aren't always going to go your way, and mentally after those kind of free throw misses, it can sit with you. But he didn't sit there and pout, went and got that rebound, put them up by 3, and ultimately helped them to the win.
And congrats to Matt Ripke on that. So we turn the page now and jump into the championship game pregame show presented to you tonight by Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes. Quick overview. Hicksville 9-0. They got here with a 55-52 win last night over Edgerton, while Antwerp advanced by pounding Eden 50-29. Plenty to dissect after we take our first time out here on B-Rock Sports.
When you're paying the right price for protection, you just know it. It's that warm, fuzzy, totally secure feeling, knowing that you're not only getting great coverage, but you're also not paying too much for it. And there's no one that knows that feeling like me, Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent, because I work every day to get people like you the coverage they need with the savings they deserve. Give me a call for your quote today. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Savings vary based on the average annual savings reported by new auto customers surveyed in 2019 who switched to Allstate.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Good luck to the Aces from the Hicksville Athletic Boosters. They know all the hard work and dedication each player has and how hard they play in each game. The Hicksville Athletic Boosters would like to tell every player that they are proud of them, win or lose. Proud supporters of tonight's game and all the athletes, the Hicksville Athletic Boosters would like to wish the Aces the best of luck in tonight's game. Good luck to the Hicksville Aces.
Are you looking for a mechanic that really knows how to repair both foreign and domestic vehicles? Let me recommend Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions. Dave has spent the last 25 years diagnosing and repairing all makes and models of vehicles in Northwest Ohio. And he's now teamed up with Jason Dietz on State Route 6 just east of Edgerton. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem that your last mechanic couldn't, think of Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions.
If you're searching for a quality vehicle, get to Jim Schmidt's family of dealerships in Hicksville. You'll find it all at Jim Schmidt's. Low prices, new and used cars, and friendly service. Find out why more and more people take the short drive to Hicksville for their next vehicle. For the finest selection of vehicles at affordable prices, get to Jim Schmidt's family of dealerships in Hicksville. And Jim Schmidt would like to wish all the players good luck in tonight's game.
All right, let's have a Brian Ford Lincoln conversation about both these teams. Adam, we begin with Hicksville. Terrific start for Tony Tier's 11th team at Hicksville. He comes in 154-93, and Hicksville comes in 9-0. 2 wins over Fairview. They've defeated Montpelier, Continental, Bryan, Pettisville, Stryker, Holgate, and Edgerton last night. What are the big what are the big things that stand out to you after seeing Hicksville a couple of times, knowing that personnel well? What do you like about them, and what are some areas that even at 9-0 there are some blemishes still?
Well, defensively, they play well together. I mean, defensively, they're going to control things. They switch all the time, and the communication has been pretty good in the 2 games that we've seen so far. For me, the question still lies with who is going to be that second scorer, that third scorer. Aaron Klima had just one whale of a game last night, but that's putting a lot on that young man's shoulders to think he's going to come out and pump in 28 on a nightly basis. Where is the offense going to come outside of him? And will they be able to rebound consistently, especially from the guards, because they're going to get tested by a very athletic Antwerp group here tonight.
All right, let's flip the script. Antwerp, a late start because of a great football run. They are 4-2. They picked up wins over Continental, Delphus Jefferson, Fort Jennings, and Eden last night. Their losses are to Ottoville and Paulding. Lost a ton to Graduation off that state semifinal team from a year ago. What's the storyline with them?
Well, I think the first thing that we all need to do, if you're watching this team, is it's just not fair to compare them to what you saw out of the Antwerp last year and the years prior to that. They are a different team. And as you said, 7, I think, seniors gone from that team a year ago that made it all the way down to state. I mean, so that's the first thing you got to do. Second, they have, just like Hicksville, an alpha male on the team. It's Landon Brewer. Double-double waiting to happen. He had a double-double in the game last night before halftime. Everything's going to run through him. This team is going to go as far as the perimeter players go. I mean, they've got guys like McMichael. They have guys, Altimus, Leasty. I mean, those guys on the perimeter that have the ability to shoot and score. But like we said last night, it's A, not fair to compare them to what you saw the last few years, and B, it's really not fair to come up with a good judgment on what they will be come February at the end of December because they got such a late start. Let's talk about what they look like middle of January. Let's give them some more games, more reps and everything. That being said, for Hicksville, this is obviously the best opponent they will have played up to this point. No disrespect towards anyone else. So I think you look at it tonight. Where is Antwerp in the process? And Hicksville's good. How good are they? We're going to find out here tonight.
Klima 28 last night. Nobody else in double figures. Balzer, Rosales, and Sheets all had 6. Heisler had 5 on a night where Hicksville shot 12 of 41 and drilled 6 threes last night. Meanwhile, for Antwerp, they put 3 in doubles last night. Brewer finished with 19. Carson Aldemus 14. Reed Leasty had 11 last night in their win over Eden. Coming back, we'll get Adam's thoughts on this championship game as we roll on here on the pregame show presented by Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes. More to come in just a moment.
The Antwerp Athletic Boosters would like everyone to know how proud they are of the Antwerp Archers athletic teams, both the girls and the boys. They always work very hard, putting their heart into every game they play. The Antwerp Athletic Boosters will always be proud of them and will always support them. Good luck to all the players in today's game from the Antwerp Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of all the Antwerp athletics.
Data breaches are occurring at an alarming rate. If your company's private records are compromised, your business could be ruined. Coverage from the Central Mutual Insurance Company can help you repair the damage of a data breach and get back to business. For your security, your protection, and your peace of mind, trust Central Mutual Insurance Company in Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe. With offices in Archbold, Bryan, and Wasion, or find us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
The Eager Beaver Axe Hole is wide open and ready for you. Come in and take your shot at throwing axes or share some drinks and food with friends. Rack up the pool balls or take your chance with Keno. It's all inside the Eager Beaver Axe Hole. Must be 18 or older to enter. Find them online or call 419-980-7121. The Eager Beaver Axe Hole, Defiance's first axe throwing venue.
When you're in need of a new appliance, go to your local appliance dealer, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan, and take it home today. They carry hundreds of new, used, and scratch and dent appliances in stock, and they carry the brands you need. Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, and GE to take home right now with you. Then when you have something wrong in years to come, Direct Link will also service everything. No need to call that 800 number and talk to someone you don't know. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541, and they'll be out to fix it for you, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan, your local appliance dealer. When built right, some things just last, like an American Standard Heating and Air System, ranked the longest lasting brand by readers of a national testing and research magazine. Horman's Heating and Cooling in Antwerp, Ohio, your local American Standard dealer, can upgrade your home to a system that is proven to last. Horman's Heating and Cooling and American Standard, the highest standard of comfort. Call Horman's Heating and Cooling for your free quote to update your system. 419-258-1640. Horman's Heating and Cooling, wishing the athletes good luck in tonight's game.
Okay, Adam, 9-0 Hicksville, 4-2 Antwerp. The keys tonight. Let's start with Antwerp. How do they defend their championship?
Well, I think they're going to have to make someone other than Aaron Klima beat them. I think that'll be an interesting matchup to see how the teams defend each other. I mean, it's easy to think that Brewer will guard Klima and vice versa, and we'll see what happens. But how are they going to do that? Make someone other than Aaron Klima beat you. Get your offense going inside out. We saw them. And Doug had told us yesterday they haven't really been shooting the three ball all that well, and it looked like that was going to be the case in the first quarter last night. Then all of a sudden they started shooting it a lot better. Work it on the inside. That'll open it up on the outside. Get everyone involved. When they get everyone involved, they're athletic, push the tempo. I think they want to run more than Hicksville will. We'll see if they're able to get that done here tonight.
So if Tony Tier and company walk out of here 10-0 and a title, what's the recipe?
Well, number one, he's going to be the focal point of both teams. Aaron Klima has to have a big game here tonight. I mean, 28 last night. They're going to try to get him involved early and often. He's got to have a big game, but he's got to get some help here tonight. He's going to have 1, 2 other guys maybe that dip into double digits, but it's got to be a group effort out there. And they got to take care of the basketball. I mean, I thought at times last night they were a little loose with it, kind of allowed Edgerton to hang around for a while. Who can be the more physical team? That's going to be something as well here tonight.
Those are your keys to victory for this evening. Let's meet the Fackler Monument Company starting lineups. For Hicksville, it'll look like this. Aaron Klima, a 6'4 senior. Brody Balzer, a 5'8 senior. Brant Langham, a 5'10 sophomore. Jaden Rosales, a 5'6 sophomore, and Alex Gordon, a 6'5 senior.
For the Antwerp Archers, Parker Moore, a 5'10 senior. Carson Altimus, a 6' junior. Reed Leasty, a 5'10 junior. Landon Brewer, the 6'4 junior. And Camden Fuller, a 5'10 junior.
Lineups brought to you by Fackler Monument Company, downtown Montpelier, for the Tri-State's best selection of monuments. Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. The three-man crew working the game tonight who will have their eyes on the game from Tri-State Vision Center. They are Zach Grosjean, Austin Cape, and Abe Wise. For all of your eye care needs, Tri-State Vision Center of Northwest Ohio. That'll do it for the Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes pregame show. Championship basketball in the 27th 49 championship game. Hicksville and Antwerp when we come back.
You never know what life will throw your way, so you always need to be protected. At Danielle Van Atta Agency in Bryan, they will take care of you. With years of experience and expertise in the field, Danielle and her team will get you headed in the right direction with your home, auto, life, or business insurance. So when life throws something at you, you know you're protected the right way. Contact Danielle Van Atta Agency today at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408. Danielle Van Atta Agency, ready to help protect you.
Need to spruce up your home inside or out? Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan is the place for that. Get all the paint you need at tremendous prices. Get Royal Interior Eggshell or Satin or Royal Exterior Flat and Royal Exterior Stain. With excellent coverage, washability, and a lifetime warranty, Ace Royal Paint is the only paint you'll ever buy. Get to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan today. Ace, the helpful hardware place.
Import cars and trucks are amazing, but fixing them creates a dilemma. Do you go to the city for service and repairs? Well, it's time for a change. Jason Dietz Automotive Services on State Route 6, just east of Edgerton, is the answer. If you own a Volkswagen, Toyota, Honda, BMW, Mercedes, or any other Asian or European vehicle, Jason Dietz Automotive Services has you covered. With over 30 years of experience on imports, Dave Brown and Sam Bailey are the experts that can fix it right the first time. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem your last mechanic couldn't, call 419-298-0777 and make your appointment today.
Hi, I'm Paul Rorick Jr. at the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio. We hope that you and your family will have the best that the holiday season affords. The best of health, the best of family, and the best of happiness. The Fackler Monument Company sincerely wishes that you and your loved ones are safe this season and that the coming year will bring you success and happiness. Have a very Merry Christmas and the happiest of New Years from Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio, serving families since 1924.
If you're searching for a quality vehicle, get to Jim Schmidt's family of dealerships in Hicksville. You'll find it all at Jim Schmidt's. Low prices, new and used cars, and friendly service. Find out why more and more people take the short drive to Hicksville for their next vehicle. For the finest selection of vehicles at affordable prices, get to Jim Schmidt's family of dealerships in Hicksville. And Jim Schmidt would like to wish all the players good luck in tonight's game.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Eden, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
At Paulding County Hospital, patients are their top priority, providing excellence in healthcare close to home with skilled employees, the latest technology, and state-of-the-art facilities to ensure they deliver the care you deserve. Learn more about their service offerings, find a physician, and browse helpful patient resources by going to their website at pauldingcountyhospital.com. Paulding County Hospital, hoping, growing, sharing, and caring.
Since 1954, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union builds financial security for our members. Profits are returned in the form of lower loan rates and higher deposit rates. And right now, our dividend rates on certificates of deposit are some of the best in the area. Deposit at least $250 and take advantage of these great CD rates today. Visit midwestcommunity.org/rates for more information and imagine a different possibility at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union.
By the way, as we get ready for this championship game, Adam, according to some unofficial records, an Antwerp win tonight would be Doug Billman's 100th at Antwerp as head coach. This is, of course, his 17th overall year as head coach. Spent the rest of that time as the head coach in Bryan, but he's not thinking about that here tonight as they get ready for a championship, but just a note to pass along.
Sure.
Meanwhile, Tony Tier became Hicksville's winningest boys basketball coach earlier this season, passing the dynamic duo of Randy Headley and Dan Turnbull, who held that job for a number of years over at Hicksville. So
now both these head coaches have led their respective teams to heights that they hadn't been to consistently, if at all, in the past. Tony leading his Hicksville team to the regional, and Doug getting his alma mater down to the state Final Four.
I don't know if we're going to get it. You've already touched on it a little bit, but it sure would be interesting if we see a Brewer on Klima some of the time. Well, with Hicksville switching all the time, it wouldn't be exclusive, but I think we're going to see some of the time tonight on each other.
Yeah, because just looking at the two, watching their games, they're very similar. Klima's 6'4", they're both 6'4". You look, I think they list them both at 6'4". Klima's a senior, Brewer's a junior. They're both left-handed. Both, I guess you could call them lanky, long. They're just two similar kids physically, and their games are somewhat similar. So, of course, and they lead their teams in scoring. You want to see those kids go head-to-head and see what they can do.
We're ready to go. Hicksville in their home white uniforms with the red numbers. Antwerp in their away blues with the white trim and white numbers. It'll be Gordon for Hicksville and Brewer for Antwerp to jump it up. Austin Cape, an Edgerton grad. Tournament here in Edgerton, will toss it in the air, and off we go with the 2022 49 Classic Championship game. The 9-0 Aces win it. Crossing the timeline left to right, Rosales. Right side of the floor to Gordon, just above the foul line. Gordon picks the dribble up, hands to Langham. Langham touches it over to the right side now to Balzer. Eventually into Gordon's hands. Gordon circles out on top. Antwerp man-to-man, as both these teams will be. Can't recall the last time either played zone. Rosales from downtown, no good for three. The rebound to Antwerp, and they're off and running with it. Parker Moore swatted from behind, and they're going to get a foul as well. Hard collision and good shows of sportsmanship, both going to help their respective. Just a hard play going for the basketball.
Like we said last night, Antwerp, you wonder how many of these kids are defensive backs, receivers, slot backs, because there are some athletic kids out there, and Parker Moore, the senior, got that basketball, and it was off to the races.
Moore to the line, and he will be the first to break the seal and make it a 1-0 game, Antwerp.
And you look at the two teams, how they're built, you would say the Antwerp's probably a little bit deeper. Hicksville maybe plays 7 kids here tonight.
Second one is good by Moore.
Antwerp maybe 8, possibly 9.
Klima rotates it to Balzer. There's that three-quarter court pressure, 1-2-2 from the Archers with Brewer at the point of it. Klima dumps it ahead to Gordon. Gordon cross-court to Balzer. He gives to Klima. Klima on the left point. Klima with Brewer on him out in front. Now he'll give him off to Listi. Rosales on the left side. Rosales, kick out. Balzer for three in the lead. No good. Rebound, loose on the deck. Brewer gets it. Now finds Moore. Pushing it ahead. Realizes he doesn't have numbers, so he'll bring it back out. Good decision there by Parker Moore. He gives it up to Brewer. Brewer on the elbow. Off one leg. The jumper no good. The long rebound tracked down by Parker Moore. Moore going left. Moore picks up the dribble. Floats it out to Brewer. Brewer above the foul line, facing up Camden Fuller. Fuller on the elbow. Hands it now to Brewer. 2-0 our score here in this one. Antwerp on top. Antwerp possession. Listi to Fuller from 15 at the foul line. No. Rebound ripped away by Aldemus. And they'll reset. Both teams 0 for 2 to start this thing. 2 minutes in. Aldemus, second leading scorer on the team. Right around a dozen a game. Brewer 20 and 10 a game. Hands it now. Moore behind the back. Fakes the pass. Driving layup is good. That was smooth, Adam.
Good use of the ball fake. Got Klima to jump a little bit at it. Easy layup.
4-0 Archers on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Rosales to Klima. Crossover. Klima spins. Fires it outside to Balzer. Baseline Rosales from 12 feet. No good. Rebound going to be off Gordon, yes, and belong to Antwerp.
Well, Hicksville's going to have to find a way to be physical with Antwerp. First 2.5 minutes of the ball game, Antwerp very physical. Hicksville needs to match that physicality.
Archers at 4-2, Aces 9-0. Antwerp's won the last 2 titles. Ball loose, Moore got it back, then had it tipped away. Gordon gets the loose ball, hands to Balzer now. Hicksville just wanting to see one go through and go from there. Here's Balzer. He'll weave it into the hands of Rosales. Turns the corner, gets to the rim. His layup is no good. An 0 for 4 start now for the Aces. Here's Aldemus. Crossover dribble. Aldemus exploding to the rim. Layup is good. And a Tony Tier timeout. 6-zip Antwerp. Back in 30 seconds.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Adam, what's Tony most upset with right now? Which end of the floor?
Defensive effort. It was the defensive side. You could read lips, you could hear them. We knew they were going to do this. We knew this was going to happen. You've got to go out and do it. Just getting beat off the dribble, not communicating. Remember, they switch an awful lot. Hasn't been good communication so far, and Antwerp's taken advantage.
Up ahead it goes to Rosales. Rosales near midcourt picks his dribble up. Swallowed up by the double team. Hands to Langham. Langham's pass deflected away and out of bounds. Off Brewer.
And this will be one of the more athletic teams that Hicksville will see. Athletic from top to bottom. Everyone they put out there, very athletic.
End of one in the championship game of the girls tournament. Bryan 20 and Fairview 10. We'll see if that thing tightens up. We anticipate that being a single digit, maybe a 1 or 2 possession game at the end. Jumper passed up by Balzer, gives to Rosales. Rosales gives now on a crossover to Gordon. His runner is no good. And an 0 for 5 start. Here's Brewer. He was going to snap it ahead and then just decided to keep the dribble and not force it. Crossover move, Listi in the lane. Kick out now to Zane McMichael. Finds Aldemus. He thought he was fouled on a flyby. No call, and it's Hicksville with the possession. Midway through the first, 6-0 Antwerp on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Here's Rosales on the elbow. He'll hand it to Klima. Klima, left of the lane. Step through, hands it off now to Rosales. Rosales off glass, and that will finally get Hicksville on the board.
Well, it's obvious Doug Billman told his kids Aaron Klima's not going to beat us here tonight, because anytime he even sniffs 8 to 10 feet from the basket, he's got help coming over to get him.
Brant Langham, top of the circle to Leasty. Leasty over to Parker Moore. One to go diagonally inside, and Gordon read it well and got the interception. You're listening to high school boys basketball on WBNO FM Bryan. Final game of 2022 for us here in the championship of the 27th 49 tournament. Should be the 28th, of course, canceled in 2020 in a COVID year. Here's Klima on the left elbow extended. 6'2", Antwerp. Hicksville just looks out of sorts on offense.
Yes, they do, and a lot of that has to do with what Antwerp's doing, ball pressure.
Jumper now free for Balzer. Off target, no good. Rebound to Brewer. Outlet now to McMichael. In the lane, spin move, the leaner, no. Gordon yanks down the rebound. Hands to Rosales.
Antwerp's able to push the tempo and get the ball down. Just not able to convert that time.
Crossing midcourt now is Rosales. Pushes it over to Heisler. A couple of reinforcements waiting at the table for the Archers. Rosales. Hands now to Heisler. Heisler at the foul line. Circles it around, picks his dribble up, gives to Klima. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. 6-2 Antwerp. Now it's Balzer. Free throw line. Gives to Heisler. Heisler. Didn't have a driving lane. Now Rosales does. No. Gordon had a shot at the rebound but couldn't yank it down. 1 for 8 for the Aces to start this game. Antwerp's 2 for 6. Antwerp nursing a 6-2 lead. Baseline take, Moore. Pass broken up by Rosales. Into the lineup, Xander Smith for the first time for Antwerp, and Camden Fuller comes back in for the Archers as well. It'll be Zane McMichael along the baseline to inbounds. McMichael tried to force that bounce pass, somehow feathered it through there to Brewer, and a jump ball is forced. Tatum Sheets, who played well last night, forced the held ball. The arrow stays there with the Archers, though. And he was pretty good last night.
And he was. In his time off the bench, he gave them 6 important points.
McMichael into the corner to Brewer. Brewer circles on the dribble out in front. 1:25 to go in the quarter. Right side, McMichael. McMichael to the left point to Cam Fuller. Sees a lane. Stop. Pop. 12-footer. No. Rosales with a board. And Rosales left to right into the half-court offense. Comes right side to Klima. What? Klima and Brewer maybe 2 shots combined?
Yeah, Klima, that'll be his first shot right there.
And the leaner is good. He had 28 last night and gets his first points tonight.
Just backed his way and worked his way into the middle of the paint. Easy little hook shot for him.
I think Brewer only has 1 attempt. Out on top, Smith. Smith gives it up on a backdoor cut to McMichael. Inside, no. They've missed their last 4. Hicksville's got to feel great, Adam, that they're 2 for 9 and within a field goal in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting killed on the boards.
Here's Sheets over to Heisler. Heisler comes right side. Scoops it now to Klima. Klima between the circles. Klima now to Rosales, 20 to shoot. 6-4 Antwerp. First quarter coming to a close. Rosales trying to size up McMichael. 10 to shoot. Rosales crossing over. Bounce pass Klima. Gives to Balzer. 4. A deep 3. No. Rebound Brewer. He'll hoist 3-quarter court. Off the iron. No good. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 6-4 Antwerp after 1 on B-Rock Sports.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
If you're searching for a quality vehicle, get to Jim Schmidt's family of dealerships in Hicksville. You'll find it all at Jim Schmidt's. Low prices, new and used cars, and friendly service. Find out why more and more people take the short drive to Hicksville for their next vehicle. For the finest selection of vehicles at affordable prices, get to Jim Schmidt's family of dealerships in Hicksville. And Jim Schmidt would like to wish all the players good luck in tonight's game.
After the first quarter, offense is a rumor right now. 6-4. Hicksville 2 of 10. Antwerp 2 of 9 from the field, Adam.
+5 advantage on the boards for Antwerp in the quarter. Hicksville turnover free in the first 8 minutes. Antwerp had 2 of them.
And they are 0 for 5 combined shooting threes. Antwerp on the defensive side. Sheets tries to go to the post. There's that long, lanky length of Brewer who got the steal. And now nobody turns him, and he gets to the goal and lays it in.
Well, yeah, exactly. No one turned him. No one stopped him. No one got in his way. No one challenged him, and he went strong to the basket.
So basically what we're saying was there was zero defense in that exchange. 8-4 Archers.
That is correct.
Here's Heisler. Throws it out on top now to Klima. Offensive guys will just say, that doesn't get your name in the paper, though, or on air. If you... My partner said he had to run heavy, or had to run steps as Rosales. I'll tell that story in a minute. His three is no good. Rebound is loose and grabbed by Xander Smith of Antwerp. His coach got on him. He was scoring. Heist said he was scoring 20, 25 a game, but he was getting on him about his defense. And he says, Coach, I don't get my name in the paper when I don't guard it, or if I play defense. I got to score. He said, Rick, go to the steps and run until practice is over. 3 no good from Brewer. He had a point.
Yes, he did. He did have a point. Maybe not the best time to approach that, but he did have a point.
8-4 Antwerp. Hicksville possession, 6.5 to go in the half. Rosales, top of the key to Heisler. Now over to the right wing to Balzer, to Klima, who has 2. Brewer with 2, the top 2 scorers for these teams. Klima wants a 3 on the wing, no good. Rebound, Antwerp.
Everything's been one and done for Hicksville. No action on the offensive glass.
And now it's Brewer, shot fake into the lane. Tried to drop it off for Smith, and it's a charge on Landon Brewer. His first.
Now, once you leave your feet, Andy, and a couple of defenders right in front of him, you are susceptible to that. And that's what they hit him with.
Hicksville basketball. Rosales comes out in front to Langham.
You have 3 sophomores on the floor right now for Hicksville.
Now it's Heisler on the wing. Gives it up to Klima. Klima at the foul line. Klima in the lane, bullying his way to the basket and bangs it in off the backboard.
Just to give him a little bit of space to get those long arms up to get the shot off.
And an offensive foul is going to be called on, did they get Brewer again? No. Moving screen on Camden Fuller. His first, team second. So it's an 8-6 game. Antwerp, 5.5 to go in the first half. Hicksville will walk it up into their half-court offense. Gives it up now to Klima. Klima at the foul line. Carson Aldermus on him right now. Now it's Heisler. Goes to Gordon. Gordon on the right point to Rosales. Couple of crossovers. Now a spin, right side. Wraparound pass. Gordon didn't even look at the rim.
No, he didn't. He was
Gives it up to Klima. Klima off glass, the leaner no good. Got his own rebound. Klima tries again and scores. Really good job by Klima that time staying with it.
He stood with it. He had defenders all around him. He was going to be fouled. He was anticipating it. He didn't get the call, but got the bucket.
And we're tied for the first time tonight at 8. 4:40 to go in the half. Here's Moore at the foul line into McMichael's hands. Bounce pass Brewer on the baseline right side. He'll give it to Aldemus. He'll find his way to the rim and lay it in. Carson Aldemus with 4.
Just split a double team, and once he got through the first initial trap effort, it was smooth sailing to the rim.
10-8, Antwerp regains the lead. Hicksville's not led in this thing yet. That was our first tie just a moment ago. Here's Aaron Klima, top of the circle. Shovels it over now to Heisler. Heisler below the right elbow on the dribble. Hands now to Gordon. Gordon to Rosales. Rosales at the elbow. Spin move and swatted away by Zane McMichael and out of bounds. Coming in for Antwerp, Ben Savina, while Balzer checks back for Hicksville for Langham.
Rosales and Klima have yet to come out of the game, and you can see them grabbing their shorts a little bit. They're tired.
Inbounds all the way out for Klima, intercepted by Moore. Turnover Hicksville. Moore to Aldemus from downtown. No good, and then it flips over the backboard and will go Hicksville's way now.
That was about as impressive a steal as you're going to get. It was like a defensive back over his shoulder trying to intercept the pass. This was the game we didn't anticipate offense being an issue. And
that's a great call. That is. That's a great call. 10-8 right now, more than midway through the second. Heisler swallowed up defensively, but too aggressive defensively is Leasty on the reach. His first, team's third.
Very similar to the first game here tonight. Neither team able to consistently hit shots on the perimeter, so everything's going to be off the dribble at the basket.
Klima has 6 of Hicksville's 8. Parker Moore and Carson Aldemus with 4 each for Antwerp. Archer's up 10-8. Brody Balzer gives to Rosales for the jumper on the way for the first lead of the night. It's good for Jaden Rosales for 3.
Well, they split a double team, and then neither of them came back to get him, and so he said, why not?
Off the left side, Parker Moore. He gives it up now to Aldemus. Now to Leasty. He'll loop it over the top to Parker Moore. Trying to attack baseline. Reach and a foul on Rosales. Foul called by my fellow Titans fan, Zach Grosjean. We're the only 2 in the area. But he doesn't go back to the Oilers. He's not old enough.
No.
They weren't even the Oilers.
Don't understand.
When he was born, it was a Tennessee franchise.
His big moments involve Frank Wycheck.
That's right. And then on the flip side, getting stopped a yard short. Inbounds now. Shot fake. Brewer to a 17-foot jump shot. No good. Rebound put back. No good. Rebound still loose in the corner. Leasty's going to be fouled by Hicksville. It's either Langham or Sheets in that area. And it will be on Brant Langham.
Well, Antwerp is just being more physical on the glass right now. About a 2-1 advantage on the boards right now.
Inbounds comes to Brewer. Right foul line extended. 11-10. Until that shot, Leasty drills the 3 from the baseline. And Antwerp goes back out in front, 13-11. 2:25 remaining in this first half. Here's Heisler to the basket. His shot is rejected. Coming back the other way. Leasty to the rim and one.
Well, after the strip at the one end, boy, they just took off.
Tony Tier is pleading his case, and a timeout is taken. 15-11 Antwerp. Timeout on the floor.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Good luck to the Aces from the Hicksville Athletic Boosters. They know all the hard work and dedication each player has and how hard they play in each game. The Hicksville Athletic Boosters would like to tell every player that they are proud of them, win or lose. Proud supporters of tonight's game and all the athletes, the Hicksville Athletic Boosters would like to wish the Aces the best of luck in tonight's game. Good luck to the Hicksville Aces.
A late 9-0 run by Fairview has it at 26-23. Bryan lead at the half of the championship game there in girls hoops. Henry County Tournament, game 2, as Leasty gets the conventional three-point play to finish. Napoleon 23, Liberty Center 16. Liberty boys basketball is going to be one that you're going to have to kind of monitor and how they are as the year goes on.
Late January until you get a good feel for them.
But off to a solid start this year in the regular season. I believe 3-1 last I saw. So now 16-11 Antwerp. Here's Klima for Hicksville with 1:50 to go in this first half. On the right side of the floor, Zane McMichael has him on a switch. Klima in the lane. Feathers it out to Balzer for 3. No good. Rebound to Antwerp. Cam Fuller now up the floor to Leasty. Layup no good. He just had to get a shot up because his momentum was throwing him out of bounds.
But it's obvious when they get the ball off a turnover, off a rebound, whatever, they are looking to run.
Here's Balzer. High post Gordon. High low for Klima. Defender goes down. Klima with a shot fake. Layup no good. Rebound Klima. Sends another one up. No good. And now it is Savina for Antwerp coming down with it. It remains 16-11, under a minute to go in the half.
Klima's exhausted. He's played the entire first half.
Antwerp's got to recognize that, go at him. Instead, they'll go Aldemus on the drive, unable to finish. And on the board, a jump ball. And reinforcements come in for Antwerp.
But the problem for Tony Tier is, where does the offense come from?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you only have 11 points here, so you haven't had much to begin with, but he's got 6 of them.
Yeah, he and Rosales, the only ones that have scored. Antwerp off the arrow, keeping it, inbounding it to Aldemus. Now it's Parker Moore. Nice ball fake to get Rosales to commit. Pass a little bit too hard, ricochets into the hands of Cohen Hitzman, who's on the floor. 40 seconds left in the half. Championship game of the 49. Here's Leasty. Flips it up, no good. Klima the rebound. Baseball pass up ahead. Now it's Sheets from Gordon.
Hicksville giving Antwerp a little taste of their own medicine, pushing the tempo.
That'll bring the Aces to within 3. 16-13. Final 12 seconds of the half. Here's Brewer. Out in front. Brewer with 5, with 4. Double team comes. Brewer inside. Hitzman, they didn't get it off. Shot wouldn't have counted. 16-13, Antwerp, as we go to the locker room on B-Rock Sports.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you ready to sell your home but not quite sure how to get the ball rolling? Give me a call and I will help guide you through the entire home selling process. Making sure you and your home are ready for marketing is key to achieving the highest price possible for your home. I will help prepare you for any obstacles that may arise during the home selling process and put together a marketing plan that will give your your home the best exposure possible, including right here on the radio. Selling your home can be an emotional, stressful time, but with over 25 years of real estate experience, my goal is to make your selling experience easy and stress-free. And as a Christian-based business, when you buy your home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about your world, more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get with me, Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent. An agent who doesn't just know what it's like to live in Bryan, but one who wants to protect life here as much as you do. Give me a call for your free quote today. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Allstate and affiliates offer products and services subject to availability, terms, and conditions.
When built right, some things just last, like an American Standard heating and air system, ranked the longest-lasting brand by readers of a national testing and research magazine. Harmon's Heating and Cooling in Antwerp, Ohio, your local American Standard dealer, can upgrade your home to a system that is proven to last. Harmon's Heating and Cooling and American Standard, the highest standard of comfort. Call Harmon's Heating and Cooling for your free quote to update your system. 419-258-1640. Harmon's Heating and Cooling, wishing the athletes good luck in tonight's game.
All right. Halftime, 16-13 is our score. Let's recap some numbers quickly. Parker Moore has 4 for Antwerp. Carson Aldemus with 4. Reed Leasty with 6. Landon Brewer with 2. Antwerp 6 of 20 from the field, 1 of 5 from the three-point line. For Hicksville, 6 for Aaron Klima, 5 for Jaden Rosales, 2 for Tatum Sheets. They were 6 of 22 from the field. 0 of 6 from the three-point line. No free throws in that first half for Hicksville. Antwerp was 3 for 3.
+5 advantage on the boards for the Archers in the first half. Turnovers not an issue for either. Hicksville 3, Antwerp 2.
And Matt Ripke from Eden has joined us after a win in the consolation game over Edgerton. Matt, congratulations on the win. Well, I thought your kids fought, played hard. There was one timeout you had to take because 4 Edgerton kids felt like they were on the floor for the loose ball, and your kids did. But after that point, they really got after it, and boy, you had different kids step up in different moments and make plays for you tonight.
We talked about that coming into tonight, and you know the fact that we've got to control what we can control. You know, we can control how hard we play. We can control getting on the floor for 50-50 balls. So in that situation, I don't remember who it was, but we kind of tried to bend over and pick it up, and they got guys on the floor, and we're not doing this. This is the expectations we're going to do, and they responded to that very well tonight. And like you said, we had different guys step up. I thought Peyton Troush played really well for us.
Both games, really,
yes, he did. He did a tremendous job. They tried. Didn't allow Carter to get open looks at the basket. Did a pretty good job in the post when we threw it in there. But again, Peyton made some shots in transition. Moved without the ball really well, and guys found him, and he converted.
Adam?
Matt, I know how you feel about the kids you coach. Talk to me about Carter Keese there at the end. Up 1. 4 consecutive misses. It would have been easy just to say, I'm done. And this is awful. He gets the offensive rebound that ultimately puts you up 3.
That speaks to Carter's resolve and his perseverance, and the fact that he's a solid free throw shooter. And again, we don't have... That was one concern coming in, was how good free throw shooting Edgerton was. They've got 3 guys that shoot above 85%. So when it got into that 7, 8, 9 fouls in the second half, I'm like, if it turns into a free throw shooting contest, we're in trouble. But we had the guy we wanted at the line. He didn't convert him. But again, we've talked all year long, and basketball is a game of mistakes. When you make a mistake, you got to flush it and play the next play. And again, on that one, he didn't put his head down and pout. He went and made a play.
Good way for you to get out of 22 and into 23.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest thing, it was talking to locker room afterwards, we got to carry this forward. We can't afford to regress. We've got to continue to progress forward and get better and build upon this. Which, again, our 3-game winning streak, I thought we were taking strides in the right direction. Then we kind of fell back a little bit, and you know, as you see last night, tonight, Antwerp's a quality ball club. They're really good, and Hicksville's giving them a heck of a game. But you know, we got to clean some things up and move forward and build upon this as we move into 2023.
Congrats on the win tonight. Happy New Year. We'll see you in that first week of 23. Both on the show. You're going to have too much of me. I'm going to see more of you than my wife, which she'll say it's a good thing. Wednesday night on the show, and then Friday we've got you against Montpelier again.
So. Apologize if the ratings flop during that week.
Ratings boost.
Matt Ripke, head coach of Eden. They win in the consolation game tonight, 48-43 over Edgerton. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and talk adjustments and second half basketball of the title game here of the 49. It is 16-13. Antwerp in front. Back in a moment.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Why do so many people travel to Jason East Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knurk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Deets Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
The Antwerp Athletic Boosters would like everyone to know how proud they are of the Antwerp Archers athletic teams, both the girls and the boys. They always work very hard, putting their heart into every game they play. The Antwerp Athletic Boosters will always be proud of them and will always support them. Good luck to all the players in today's game from the Antwerp Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of all the Antwerp athletics.
You've worked hard to build your business. Doesn't it deserve premier insurance coverage? Protect it with the Central Premier policy from Central Mutual Insurance Company. Simply better coverage for your insurance dollar, backed by quality service. For your security, your protection, and your peace of mind, trust Central Mutual Insurance in Andrews, O'Neill, and Lowe. With offices in Archbold, Bryan, and Moisillon, or find us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
If you're searching for a quality vehicle, get to Jim Schmidt's family of dealerships in Hicksville. You'll find it all at Jim Schmidt's. Low prices, new and used cars, and friendly service. Find out why more and more people take the short drive to Hicksville for their next vehicle. For the finest selection of vehicles at affordable prices, get to Jim Schmidt's family of dealerships in Hicksville. And Jim Schmidt would like to wish all the players good luck in tonight's game.
So 16-13 Antwerp. Play Doug Billman and play Tony Tier for me right now.
I think both of them are trying to come up with ideas on how to spark their respective offenses. I think both are getting looks at the basket, just haven't been able to convert. I think Tony, one of his big messages is going to be we need to compete on the glass a little bit more. I think Doug likes the fact that they're turning opportunities into fast breaks. You just got to finish them at the other end. You know, it's hard to complain defensively when you've held your opponent to 13 and 16.
Yeah.
You know, I think those are numbers they're okay with, but offensively, it's been hit and miss here tonight, and more miss than anything.
One half to decide. Well, at least one half to decide.
But if you remember last night, Antwerp shot poorly in the opening quarter in their matchup against Eden, and then they came out in the second quarter and just lit it up. Very capable. And again, who's going to be that second and third scorer for Hicksville outside of Aaron Klima?
Possession to Hicksville as we begin the second half. Rosales across the timeline, goes left side of the floor to Gordon. Wants to go down low to Klima. Had to climb the ladder to get it, and does. Balzer on the wing, brings it out on the right point. Balzer hands to Rosales. Rosales tried a little shake and bake move, but nobody was biting, so he goes Klima's way. Klima into the painted area, and had it taken away by Parker Moore on the help. Moore one-on-one with Rosales. Now Hicksville gets back defensively. A trailer three, and it's good.
There you go. He's the one that got him started last night in the second quarter. They got the steal. Klima was backing his way in. No one called out the help that was coming from behind. It was an easy steal.
9 for Leasty. Here's Langham with a leaner from the elbow. No good. Offensive rebound, and then Langham threw it away. Coming out ahead now is Leasty. Swatted away by Klima. And Hicksville controls it. 19-13 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard.
Yeah, Tony telling us kids slow down. He does not want to get into a track meet with Antwerp here tonight.
Langham to Klima. Klima on the left side of the lane, gives it up. Langham again. He'll float it back to the right side to Rosales. He lost his footing, went down, saved it though to Langham. That defender went down. Langham comes back to Rosales, pushes it up and through from 12 feet. Jaden Rosales, 7 tonight. 19-15 Antwerp. Here's Parker Moore to Brewer. Brewer puts it on the deck. Help was coming, had it knocked away by Rosales and grabbed by Langham.
Same thing that happened to Klima at the other end. No one called out that there was help coming from behind.
Now it's Alex Gordon. Gives to Rosales. He'll back it out. Rosales on the left point. Guarded by Parker Moore now. Now it's Gordon. Gordon on a move to the rim, and he has his first basket of the night.
That caught everyone from Antwerp off guard because he gave a ball fake and a crossover and went to the basket from the left wing, something we have not seen him do yet this year.
What was a 6-point lead is now down to 2. 19-17 Antwerp. Top of the key, Leasty gives it up now to Fuller. Fuller hands to Aldemus. Aldemus wants a driving lane. Gordon cut him off. Kick out Leasty for 3, no good. And on the loose ball, Antwerp foul. It will be Parker Moore's first. And by the way, nobody in any kind of foul trouble at all.
Boy, don't you just get the sense that whoever can string together maybe a couple of perimeter shots, 6-0 run would be huge the way that this game has gone.
Hicksville 9-0, Antwerp 4-2. Cutting right side, Rosales. Antwerp's won 9, Hicksville's won 7 of these 49 championships coming in. Here's Rosales in the lane, behind the back, bounce pass to Gordon. Gives it back up to Rosales. Rosales coming out near the volleyball line, and closing out on him is going to be Aldemus. He wants to go to work on him, down low and traveled.
Well, that's what you get with Rosales, sophomore, point guard, very talented, very quick, strong for a kid that stands 5'6". And I think the experience factor is going to have to build it.
And I think Tony does a great job with him as a sophomore point guard.
Absolutely. Whatever expression, metaphor you want to use, like the firecracker in the bucket or whatever. I mean, he is. You have to accept some of that sometimes. It's part of the learning process. Every now and then you're just going to get that sophomore point guard mistake from him.
Still a 19-17 game, 4:50 to go in the third.
But he is very talented.
Brewer out on the left point, attacks. Tough shot, and he got it to go. Landon Brewer, just his second field goal of the night. 21-17 Archers. Here's Klima on the right elbow, picks the dribble up. Top of the key now to Rosales. Gives to Sheets. Sheets bounce pass to Heisler. Heisler putting it on the deck into the lane. He'll bring it out in front. Float it over to Sheets. Sheets on the wing now to Klima. Klima wants to dribble drive on Aldemus. Backing his way in. Help comes. He's able to drop step through, but unable to finish. And Antwerp yanks down the rebound. Behind the back, down to the foul line Moore. Into the corner, Leasty all alone for three, and it's good. Have a night, Reed Leasty a dozen.
He was the one that got him started in quarter number 2 last night. He's getting him started in quarter number 3 here tonight.
Biggest lead of the night for Antwerp at 24-17. Hicksville need to answer the bell here. 3:35 left in this third quarter. Here's Klima left side. Klima on the left point. Now gives to Rosales. Rosales to Sheets. Sheets on the elbow. Now to Klima. Dribble drive into the lane. The leaner with contact. No good. Rebound Antwerp. Another one-and-done trip. Brewer to the foul line. Behind the back to Moore from deep for three. No. Not even close. Offensive rebound. Aldemus for three.
It's contagious.
And the Archers feeling it now. 27-17 Antwerp. Biggest lead of the night as we go to a timeout.
At Paulding County Hospital, patients are their top priority, providing excellence in healthcare close to home with skilled employees, the latest technology, and state-of-the-art facilities to ensure they deliver the care you deserve. Learn more about their service offerings, find a physician, and browse helpful patient resources by going to their website at pauldingcountyhospital.com. Paulding County Hospital, hoping, growing, sharing, and caring. You never know what life will throw your way, so you always need to be protected. At Danielle Van Atta Agency in Bryan, they will take care of you. With years of experience and expertise in the field, Danielle and her team will get you headed in the right direction with your home, auto, life, or business insurance. So when life throws something at you, you know you're protected the right way. Contact Danielle Van Atta Agency today at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408. Danielle Van Atta Agency, ready to help protect you.
27-17 Antwerp as Tony Tier forced into a timeout. An 11-4 stretch here for the Archers.
Well, at least he hits the 2 threes, gives them the momentum, gives them some confidence out there. But I think what got Tony so upset about the last one was they got the missed 3, but they couldn't corral and secure the rebound, so they get another crack at it, and Ultimus made them pay from the top of the key.
Hicksville walking it up now. 3 threes in the quarter for the Archers. And Leasty with 2 of them. Heisler angling right side. Balzer down low. Double down on Klima. Comes back to Balzer. Balzer to Klima. A little 2-man game. Back to Balzer. Now it's Rosales getting into the act on the wing. Top side to Heisler. Heisler on the wing to Rosales. Baseline to Klima. Klima over the top. Heisler. Well, Antwerp's been really good defensively.
Yes, they have.
Heisler in the lane. Flips it up and in. His first basket of the night. 27-19. A much-needed basket for the Aces. And a traveling violation on Zane McMichael. We'll give it right back to Hicksville. 2:13 remaining, third quarter. 27-19 Hicksville trailing Antwerp on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Here's Rosales. Gives it up right side to Balzer. Top of the key, Heisler. Now to Rosales. Around it goes to Braxton Heisler. Rosales straight on. Now on the wing. Balzer chucks a 3. No. Rebound, Brewer coming back the other way. A little hesitation dribble. Now spins, up and under. 8-footer, good.
Boy, he is so good when he leaves his feet, able to get that ball, contort the body, able to throw it off the window and got the friendly roll.
19 last night, held the 6 tonight. And it's 29-19 Antwerp. Here's Gordon, over to Rosales. Rosales, left point. By the way, 1 foul call here in this third quarter. We played
like it.
Almost 7 minutes of it. Rosales finds his way to the basket. Scoop shot, no good. Gordon kept the rebound alive. And out of bounds off Antwerp.
Yep, that's a huge play by Alex Gordon, just able to keep that ball alive and give his team a chance to get another possession.
Here comes Xander Smith in for Carson Aldemus. By the way, we like to play the game of what coaching staffs you would take in a pickup game. In this game, I like my money's heavily on Antwerp over the Hicksville staff. Sorry, Tony. High-low into Gordon. Gordon shot no good. I mean, Billman might be the weak link on that bench.
Well, and obviously if you're going to attack, you're going after Dave Blue, 4 out of 5 times, and that 5th time you're going to look to screen him.
If this was 78, my money's Dave Blue's in a great position, but it's not 1978. Back inside to Rosales. Kick out Balzer for 3. No. One they needed. And now a foul on Hicksville.
Well, they just have not been able to generate, outside of Rosales and Klima, they just have not been able to generate any other offense. And a night where, and it's not like, you have 19 points here with a minute to go in the third. Obviously offense has been hard to come by for everybody.
29-19, 45 seconds to go in the third. Antwerp up and having the basketball. All the way to the basket is Leasty and had it stripped by Rosales, and it's into the hands of Gordon.
Well, he is quick, the young sophomore point guard.
Now it's Rosales. Trap coming. They want to make him give it up. Rosales needs help, and it's a 10-second count. So Antwerp turning Hicksville over again.
Well, that's good coaching because they were signaling for that double team to come. They knew that they were pushing that 10 count, and everyone for Hicksville had bailed across the midcourt stripe and were setting up at the other end.
See if Antwerp elects to hold for one. Up 29-19, 25 seconds and counting to play in the third. Here's Parker Moore, top of the circle. Moore. Bounce pass left side to Camden Fuller. Now it's Leasty with 10 to Fuller. Around the horn it comes to Aldemus. Back to Fuller. 4-3. Got it. And he stroked that with confidence. And that will do it. Antwerp grabbing a stranglehold on this championship game. 3 in the books. Archers lead at 32-19 on B-Rock Sports.
Check out the newest, most exciting venue in the area. The Eager Beaver Axe Hole is Defiance's first axe throwing venue with axe throwing lanes, VIP room, full service bar, pool leagues, and more. Schedule your lane today. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, or call 419-980-7121. That's 419-980-7121. The Eager Beaver Axe Hole, Defiance's first axe throwing venue.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Eden, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Championship game of the Lady Bears Holiday Tournament over on Q96.5. Bryan late in the third, up 41-31 on Fairview. Here, 32-19 Antwerp. One of the big storylines, 6 of 9 for Antwerp in that third quarter, 4 of 6 from downtown.
Outscored them 16-6 in that third quarter.
If you can win from Threeville, you can win a lot of games. I can still use that line because it wasn't trademarked, I was told.
Yeah, that's right.
That jumper for 2 was no good by Brewer. Hicksville basketball. Balzer a 3, no. And the rebound to the Archers.
It's been one and done as well for Hicksville on the offensive end.
Here comes more. Blow by of Klima. Fuller looking for another jumper to go. That was a 2. It's no good. Rebound put back and 1. Carson Aldemus.
Nothing on the offensive glass at one end. Antwerp getting multiple looks at it with offensive rebounds and doing something with it.
9 for Aldemus. Klima gets his first foul. And this starting to slide away from Hicksville.
It's a plus 10 advantage on the boards currently for the Archers.
Aldemus No good on the free throw. Klima, the rebound, and he's going to be fouled.
And you think about it, Andy, the three right at the end of the quarter came as a result of an offensive rebound. That bucket as a result of an offensive rebound.
34-19 Antwerp, opening minute of the fourth quarter. Championship game, Antwerp trying to make it 3 straight 49 titles. Across midcourt, Rosales lost a handle, but Fuller did get a finger on it, so it'll stay Hicksville.
Fortunate that the Archer hit it before it went out of bounds there. Would have been another turnover.
Inbounds coming from Brody Balzer. He'll give it into Rosales. Now to Langham. Langham into the lane. Flips it out. They have held Klima to 6 after 28 last night. Turns, loses the handle. And it'll go out of bounds off Antwerp.
Hicksville's running that weave out at the top. It's part of the motion offense that they do. But guys also can't just get into the routine of just dribbling and handing it off, dribbling and handing it off. You've got to continue to look at the basket, and if you could get something, but some of them aren't even looking to do anything other than a couple dribbles and a pass.
Inbounds denied away by Aldemus. Tried to save it and unable to do so. So Hicksville keeps possession.
And they're doing it so much. Antwerp's overplaying it a little bit, so you think if they would just shake it up a little bit and somebody be aggressive with the dribble to the basket, it would be open.
Here's Rosales. Picks his dribble up. Now goes to Balzer. Brody Balzer has not scored.
First time tonight, Klima's getting a break. Where's the offense going to come now?
Here's Rosales to Heisler. Heisler in the lane. No. Rebound. Still loose. Heisler on the floor. Leasty on the floor. Jump ball. It'll stay with Hicksville. Good all-around hustle there, Adam.
Yeah, that was a scrum, and you could tell those kids wanted that basketball. They called a foul, I think, Andy. I think they called a foul on Antwerp.
And they did on
Yes.
Leasty. That'll be number 3 on Reed Leasty. He's the first player to get into any kind of foul trouble. Tough call in a loose situation like that.
Those are always tough ones. And you got to believe that they saw something pretty egregious, to not dirty or anything, but just something that warranted the whistle, because officials don't want to call them in those situations any more than fans want to see it.
Zane McMichael comes in for Leasty. Now it's Langham, still 34-19. 6:25 remaining.
Got away with a pin on the hip with the dribble.
Here's Heisler in the lane. The runner, no good. 48-34 Bryan, under 6 to play in that final. Here's Brewer, stripped away by Langham, but he could not keep it. It ricochets off him out of bounds. Antwerp ball.
Well, he was laying out of bounds, and he kind of rolled back into the floor of play, but he can't touch it until he gets both feet down, and he was hung out to dry.
Here's Brewer off the inbounds. And a charge is going to be called on Brewer.
I think they're going to get him for a hook, Andy. He was in the corner. Sheets was right there. Didn't have a lot of room on the baseline, but yeah, that's exactly what he's telling Doug Billman, as he got him with the hook. Went with the right hand and kind of hooked him with the left.
So here's a point, Adam. You're at 6 minutes to go in this game. Antwerp, you're up 15. And your number one option, a double-double machine, has scored 6 tonight. That's a good sign going forward.
Absolutely shows you the depth of this team and the potential they have. Plus, defensively, Hicksville's only scored 6 points in the second half.
Heisler to the free throw line, gives it to Klima now. Klima top of the key. Right side to Langham. Langham over on the wing to Rosales. Rosales drops it off to Balzer, now to Heisler. Klima. After that quick blow, back in, stripped away by Parker Moore. Moore behind the back, right side of the floor to a hustling Brewer, broken up by a hustling Rosales out of bounds.
Well, Aaron Klima's going to look at his teammates here in a minute and say, hey, if I'm working my way into the paint and I turn my back for a second, you got to yell it out a little bit. I mean, there's stuff that he could do too, but that's the second or third time we've seen someone come in from the weak side, from the backside, and just take it away from him as he's getting ready to make that spin move. That's good coaching.
Inbounds coming, and it's a Heisler foul on a hold. They're just now posting it.
Yeah, 2 officials both blew the whistle, just convert, and just making sure they got the right guy.
3 team fouls on Hicksville, 4 on Antwerp. Inbounds, deflected out of bounds by Gordon. 34-19 Antwerp. 5.5 remaining in this one on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. This was 16-13 Antwerp at halftime. Here's Brewer, jump stop in the lane, drops it off into Leasty. His shot blocked on the way up. He thought he got fouled. Hicksville yanks down the rebound, and it's Rosales in the front court. Rosales off the bounce. A couple steps below the foul line. Now drifts it over to the right side to Balzer. Balzer to Gordon. Gordon, Rosales, right wing. Now goes to Sheets. Sheets into the lane, poked away by Brewer. Now Antwerp with numbers, broken up by Rosales, and then Moore hammers it out of bounds. Great play by Jaden Rosales.
Yes, and here's the chess game, okay? So Tony Tier delivers the message. Klima on the bench, other kids getting the ball. They're looking to get to the basket now. They're being more aggressive. The issue is the defenders by Antwerp are not cooperating. I mean, Antwerp is getting after it defensively up on the ball.
Balzer to Klima, who goes right back to Brody Balzer. Time starting to become an enemy of Hicksville now, too. 34-19, 4:45 remaining and rolling. Langham to the right side to Klima. Klima behind the arc, now comes to Gordon. Back to Klima. On the left wing, Balzer trying to get into the scoring column. He just can't buy one. Missed that 3. Loose basketball, though, to Hicksville. Rosales to Klima. Hicksville now 3 of 14 in the second half. The leaner is no good by Gordon. Now 3 of 15. And it's Antwerp settling in now into the half court. And Doug Billman wants a timeout. 4 and change to play. Archers trying to make it 3 titles in a row, in control, 34-19.
When you're in need of a new appliance, go to your local appliance dealer, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances. They carry the brands you need: Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, and GE. Many in stock for you to take home today. Then when you have something wrong in years to come, Direct Link will also service everything. No need to call that 800 number and talk to someone you don't know. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541, and they'll be out to fix it for you whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan, your local appliance dealer. Have a water softener and need to get some salt? Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan has just what you need: Diamond Crystal's water softener salt. Get 50-pound bags of Solar Natural salt crystals or 40-pound bags of Iron Fighter salt pellets. Diamond Crystal works on most water softeners and can help extend the life of your appliance. Plus, it comes in easy-to-handle bags. So if you're in need of salt for your water softener, get to Donaldson's Ace Hardware in Bryan and pick up your bag of Diamond Crystal salt today.
Well, 34-19 Antwerp, 4:14 left. That's kind of a let's get all organized timeout, Doug Billman.
Well, we talked about it. Which team in the second half was going to go on that little 6-8 point burst? It ended up being a 12-point burst on 4 threes for the Archers, and they've opened up the lead and defensively just making life miserable for the Aces right now.
Here's Brewer left side with it. Brewer top of the key. Bounce pass to the right, foul line extended. Leasty on a double team gives it up to McMichael. Now Aldemus, his 3 blocked by Gordon, saved, and Antwerp maintains possession. Parker Moore is trapped, and he's fouled. Hicksville's, and they have to be right now, Adam, full scramble mode right now.
Yeah, that's kind of the position that they find themselves in. Need to go for steals, double team when they can.
Klima gets nailed for his second.
28 last night. Antwerp's held them to just 6 so far here tonight.
And all in the first half.
Yeah.
Here's a double on Brewer. Tosses it left to Aldemus. Back to Brewer. Brewer now to Parker Moore. Bounce pass inside. Reverse layup. Good. Aldemus.
Now just lulled them to sleep. And Aldemus with a nice backdoor cut. An easy 2.
36-19 Antwerp with 3:20 to play. Balzer spins, gives it up to Langham. Now to Gordon. Gordon's runner, no good. Rebound, Leasty. And now it's Parker Moore. Gives it up Leasty will chuck a three, no good. Put back, that's off target. And now a wrestling match and a jump ball, or do we have a foul? We have a foul. Austin Cape says it's Parker Moore, his second, team's fifth.
Plus 12 advantage on the boards right now for the Antwerp Archers. I have Hicksville down for 3 rebounds in this second half total.
And then the shooting numbers, 3 of 16 in the second half. So all of that is adding up to a 17-point Antwerp lead, and they've drilled 4 from downtown in the second half.
Hicksville has not scored in this third quarter, or this fourth quarter.
Tatum Sheets at the foul line, gives to Heisler. 2:45 remaining. Rosales with a left-hand scoop. Nice finish, Jaden Rosales.
2:40 mark is when they finally break that seal of the quarter.
36-21 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Parker Moore was losing his footing and just tapped it to Leasty, and then a timeout taken by Antwerp. It's a 30. 36-21 Archers, 2.5 left in this one.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
36-21 Antwerp, 2.5 remaining.
I think Doug Billman, they go on to win this. I think what he's going to be most proud of is the defensive effort here tonight, especially in the second half.
Inbounds into the backcourt now to Landon Brewer. Brewer, foul line, drops it off. Now into the corner it goes to Parker Moore. Snap pass into Brewer, loads up and a foul. Sheets commits it, and Brewer to shoot a pair with 2:18 remaining.
I wonder if Landon was maybe sizing it up to maybe go up with the 2 hands, but Tatum Sheets wasn't allowed to let that happen.
Second free throw is good. He splits the pair. Jumper on the way, no good for 3. Sheets with an offensive rebound. Now it's Heisler. He misses from point blank range. And then a Hicksville foul with 2:03 remaining.
Been that kind of night for the Aces. The shot point blank range just bouncing in and out.
Full court pressure, inbounds to Aldemus, coming up the sideline. Snaps it down low to Fuller in the lane. Fuller out to Aldemus, now to Brewer, and no need to get any more shots up 37-21 with 1:50 to play. And you wonder if Tony Tier will start to call dogs off here soon. Down 16 with $1:46 remaining as Brewer is fouled.
I would think that that's going to happen here pretty short. These are 2 interesting teams going forward, Andy. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what the future has in store for them. Hicksville's got some, they both have some questions to answer. I think, as we said into the pregame, I think for Antwerp, the verdict's still out right now.
Yeah.
Give them a few more weeks till you get a really good read on what they have. But
second free throw, no good, and the rebound Hicksville.
I think the Aces, meanwhile, 10 games in, as Klima hits a 3.
That's his first 3 of the night.
I think you know what you are and what you need to address.
38-24, 125, and now being in full scramble mode, Fuller is able to sneak behind everybody and lay it home. 40-24 with 1:18 remaining. This will be 3 straight titles for Antwerp. A foul called on Antwerp with 1:12 left. And overall for the Archers going to be their 10th 49 title. At least he just gets his 4th foul. Heisler to the line. As they start to head, a few of them start to head for the exits here. Heisler swishes in the free throw. Antwerp going to be 5-2. And Hicksville will fall to 9-1. We'll get you the schedule here for both these teams.
You know,
Antwerp will go double weekend. They'll be back, well, not here. They'll host Edgerton in a GMC game on the first Friday of 2023. And they'll complete the all-Williams County weekend up in Pioneer. We'll see Antwerp again next Saturday. Lay in for Leasty. Good look by Aldemus. 42-26. Meanwhile, for Hicksville, double weekend for them. Home with Wayne Trace, missed shot there, and a road trip to Archibald next weekend. And now going to be regrouping after their first loss of the year.
Well, a lot of it has to do with the Antwerp defense tonight, but Hicksville's going to have to find some other scorers outside of Aaron Klima. You've seen flashes out of Jaden Rosales, the ability to hit some shots by Balser. But obviously, it's you look at what they do offensively, it's heavy. The scoring is put on the shoulders of Aaron Klima right now. So you're going to have to get some guys as we go through January that pick up a bigger part of that role.
And now wholesale subs for everybody. Brewer to the line.
One of the nice things about this tournament, Andy, if you happen in a spot like Hicksville is, you know that you're going to get another crack at them.
Yep. Absolutely. Brewer missed the second free throw, went and got his own rebound. Muscles it up and in.
And with that rebound, Andy, is double-double of the night.
And a timeout, basically just to get Savina in.
Don't forget to stick around after the conclusion of the game for the presentation of the All-49 Classic Tournament team, as well as the champion.
Austin Sanders is in, a 5'10 sophomore. He will bring it up. Goes to Bronson Graber. Graber now to Braden Slattery. Slattery to Sanders. Right side, Graber 3, no good. Rebound Antwerp and McMichael, and that is going to do it. Antwerp makes it 3 in a row in this 49 championship as they hand Hicksville their first loss of the year. 45-26, your final. The final totals when we come back.
The newest way to save money is also the easiest way to save money. With Midwest Community Federal Credit Union's new rewards checking account powered by Bazing, you get access to thousands of local discounts on shopping, dining, travel, and so much more. All you have to do is show your mobile coupon and save. No matter who you are or what you do, saving money is for everyone. Stop by a Midwest Community branch or visit midwestcommunity.org to open a rewards checking account today.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Starks at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
You know where to go when your vehicle has been in an accident, but why should you take that same vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service when you need an oil change, brake job, or any other routine maintenance? It's because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have 60 years of combined experience diagnosing and repairing domestic, foreign, and classic automobiles. They have a state-of-the-art alignment machine that ensures a perfect alignment every time, and the training and expertise to fix your problem the first time. So whether it's a crash or take your vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Hi, I'm Paul Rorick Jr. at the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio. We hope that you and your family will have the best that the holiday season affords. The best of health, the best of family, and the best of happiness. The Fackler Monument Company sincerely wishes that you and your loved ones are safe this season and that the coming year will bring you success and happiness. Have a very Merry Christmas and the happiest of New Years from Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio, serving families since 1924.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you looking for a realtor that will put your wants and needs first? Whether you're looking for a new home or selling your current home, I am with you every step of the way. If you're selling, I will do a comparative market analysis for you so you know what your home should sell for, and I will market your home using the most up-to-date methods available. If you're ready to buy a home, I will go out of my way to get you in the home of your dreams. I work around your schedule and provide you with all the information you need to make the best home buying decision. With over 25 years of real estate experience, I am your trusted real estate advisor. Also, as a Christian-based business, when you buy or sell a home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all three shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Welcome back. The championship belongs to Antwerp, the 10th time in the history of this tournament that they have won it, and it is 3 in a row as they win tonight, 45-26, the final. The Rob Wheatro all-tournament team is Corey Herman of Edgerton, Peyton Troush from Eden, Aaron Klima and Brody Balzer of Hicksville, and from Antwerp, Landon Brewer, Carson Aldemus, and Reed Leasty. Too much Antwerp on the defensive end tonight, Adam.
Ultimately, yeah, everyone will look at that third quarter when they hit the 4 threes that gave them that lead. But even if they don't hit those, the way they got after it defensively here tonight, they just made life miserable for Hicksville offensively. Aces could get into no rhythm, could get into no flow whatsoever. Even when they had looks, they were contested. I mean, Antwerp defensively won this game here tonight.
Let's take a look at the final totals on this one. 3 in double figures for Antwerp. Reed Leasty with 14. Carson Aldemus 11. Landon Brewer 11. Cam Fuller 5. Parker Moore finished with 4. For Hicksville, 9 apiece for Aaron Klima and Jaden Rosales. Braxton Heisler 4. Tatum Sheets 2. Alex Gordon with 2. Shooting the basketball tonight, Antwerp 16 of 39, including 5 of 13 from the three-point line, and had that huge 4 three-point field goal stretch in the third quarter there to help aid the cause. Held Hicksville tonight to 11 of 44 from the field, 1 of 14 shooting threes. Antwerp 6 of 10 from the foul line. Hicksville only had 2 free throw attempts tonight. They were 2 for 2.
Quick rebounding, plus 15 unofficially in favor of Antwerp tonight. Turnovers, Archers 6, Hicksville 9.
2 things win you a lot of games, Doug Billman. Defense, and then how you go get rebounds to complete defensive possessions. and you were really good on both ends. Congrats on the title.
Thanks, guys. And I mean, a ton of credit to our kids tonight because they were really locked in. I mean, we had an hour and a half walk through, you know, but you say that, Briggs, you know, on the board, number one, defend. Number two, rebound. Those were our two things on the board when we went in the locker room tonight, and the kids just locked in. That's a really good defensive effort. You know, we think the world of Coach Tier and their program and what they do, and that's a really good team. And the kids locked in. We locked in on what we wanted to do. I thought we did a pretty good job on Klima for the most part, and you know, we recovered the shooters. I thought Balser got loose a couple times, and unfortunately those didn't go in. But overall, just I was really proud of bouncing back from a physical game last night in a short time frame against a undefeated, really good team, and the kids responded well.
And it's what you did with those rebounds, Doug. I mean, defensively, you get the rebound. You guys were looking to run most times here tonight, and then offensively it led to extra possessions, which leads to more points.
And I think they're really good in the half-court defense. I mean, they're only giving up under 40 a game, so I think they're really good in their half-court defense. So we wanted to see if we can get in transition. In order to do that, you got to defend and you got to rebound to get some runouts in. We wanted to push and not play against a set defense, and we were good at times with that. We're starting to clean up our transition turnovers. We had a couple there. We're starting to clean those transition turnovers up a little bit, but for the most part, we were able to get down the floor, get some runouts, get some easy looks, and opportunities. If those didn't go in, maybe an offensive rebound, put back, something to that nature. It's just really happy for our kids in the way that they took what we talked about this morning and then applied it on the floor tonight.
Reed Leasty, I thought, first of all, an unsung kid in football, because a lot of other kids, rightly so, get pub, but Reed is, I think, that X factor in both these sports for you, and he was an X factor in that third quarter when you needed him to help open up a close game at the half.
He is. He's an X factor, and as he garners some more experience and starts to learn how to defend better. We know what he can do offensively. He can make shots for us, which is really key because there's so much attention paid to Landon and Carson, and you need those extra guys to be able to make some plays. And Reed's certainly capable. I mean, let's be honest. You talk about playing JV and that experience of him playing away from Carson and Landon last year on the JV, where he's kind of the guy. Is just huge, and I think some of that is showing out a little bit with some confidence on the offensive end here in the early going.
Hey, congrats on the championship. Best of luck in 2023. We'll see you right away next weekend up in Pioneer against North Central. Good luck on Friday against Edgerton.
Yeah, we appreciate it, guys. Always good seeing you. Happy New Year to you guys.
Yep, you too.
Enjoy it, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, should
Thanks,
be fun.
Guys.
Doug Billman, head coach of the Antwerp Archers, who win for a third time in a row in this 49 tournament and the 10th time overall. I think Leasty's play in that third quarter for me was the best one, tire and service, best play or plays of the night, if you will.
He hit the first 2 threes for the second night in a row. His shots from the perimeter kind of sparked the offense. He hit those 2 big threes that kind of opened things up a little bit, and he's definitely the emotional spark plug on this team. You can watch him out there. He plays with a lot of emotion.
Fun couple of nights here and a good way to end 2022's portion of the schedule. Look forward to 2023. Our thanks, as always, to the coaches. Keith Merlett, they did a great job running the tournament here tonight. Happy New Year's, my friend.
Yep, right back at you. Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2023.
Again, the finals tonight in the consolation game. Eden wins over Edgerton 48-43, and the championship goes to Antwerp 45-26 over Hicksville. For Adam Gubernath, Andy Brigle saying so long. Ben Murray, it's yours with the Midwest Community Federal Credit Union Scoreboard Show.